and everything was fine. Now it's like, no, not today.
It's actually some sort of robot. Ah, okay.
Okay, I see something. Alright. My god. Why does that have to be stressful?
And 7 years has passed and 6 has the same everything. Hey, cool. Never change.
Okay.
Oh, my accessory too.
Alright, let me push that one.
Hello, everybody.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
I keep doing the wrong buttons for the emotes. Trying to. Here you go. I'm so used to Monster Hunter when I play that game.
Yeah, yeah. I know what you mean.
Gamers lag. Yeah, it sucks. I just finished playing. Just came back from this game. I was on Monster Hunter earlier, just like for a little bit, and was supporting one other content creator. And I was there just for a bit, and then I was waiting to see if you were gonna go online. You told me you were gonna go live like at 8.
Right.
And I have this thing on my channel. So every time we get raided, we go an additional hour, and the channel got raided, so we went a little overtime. And I was like looking to see if you were on. I was gonna raid you. I didn't see you. Yeah,
well,
I was freaking out.
I thought about it, but I was like, I know you streamed for a while, and I was like, I don't want to interrupt the stream, so I was like, nah, I'll just wait till later.
I don't care. You can interrupt all you want. You'd be like, hey, where's the food at? I don't care.
Okay, we're live, by the way, so I finally got it working on YouTube and Twitch. This is gonna be a test run, so I just want to make sure the quality looks good when in the actual battle.
That's what I'm talking about.
That was weird.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, hey.
It's Aki.
I was startled. Hold on. Hey, alright, hold on, give me a second. Is micro, like, Sin's mic is like so low.
Is it?
I put the volume pretty high up. Yeah, I was like, whoa.
I might have lowered Aki a little bit. This is fine. There we go.
Just gotta do balancing is all.
Yeah. Okay.
Then have your mic all the way maxed out.
Oh god.
Alright, it's all good. It's good.
It's fine, Aki, don't worry. These mics are weird. I've been having audio issues, it's okay.
Aki is cool as heck. Aki was here last time.
Yes, he was.
Oh, welcome back. Nice to speak to you again. Hello. How's it going? Hey. Oh man. Well, this game has been brought up that December 24th. Japan. I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking 24th is overall. Well, I think it's overall, but maybe it could be just for the Japanese servers. I'm not sure. So, what do you guys think? Is it gonna be overall?
I did read an article talk about that, and they're saying we don't know about the American servers. I'm like, well, I mean, either way, if the Japanese servers shut down, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the same thing. Because like with the state of Sony, it's not looking very good, unfortunately.
I'm concerned about that. Because last time when the servers went down in Japan, I think that happened. It went down for them. It went down for us too. So, I remember a lot of people, the first time the outage, like the unwarned outage that happened earlier, yeah, it affected them, and then it happened here, and everyone was like going on the forums and Twitter and what have you, and social media, Reddit. Even people on Reddit like post on Freedom Wars stuff. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
So,
I think I've been there before.
I never knew a Freedom Wars like thread existed.
I mean, if there's a Code Vein Reddit, I believe it.
Because I had a viewer show up on my channel, and he heard about it on Reddit, and I was like, wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we use a lot of platforms on that. I never made a Reddit ever. So I had a Twitter and had a YouTube and Twitch. That's about it. I think Facebook barely. I don't even use Facebook.
I don't like Facebook.
Not for gaming.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it
Yeah,
either. I'm just like, no, thank you.
I deleted my Facebook account a long time ago.
I don't blame you.
Facebook is you just add family on there and that's about it. It's not really I don't know. I mean, I kind of had a gaming thing a long time ago, like years ago. I stopped because like I had a lot of family add me on there, wanting to add me, and I'm like, I guess not. And then when I added them, it's like it's kind of weird because then you do like you do public stuff, so like that means like random people will know your family. I'm like, nah, I don't think that's safe.
Yeah.
So I stopped posting like stuff on Facebook. I mean, it's too personal.
I get it.
Yeah. I just think there's the time and there's an appropriate place for things, and I don't know. It's Facebook. It's too personal.
I agree.
I think.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, I want to keep gaming things for gaming, and that's it. So I separate all the worlds.
Yeah, that's how I do it too. Yeah.
Taipei, Ramosa and Paradoxa. Hey, I like this one. That one's a good one. I'm going for Ramosa build. PT Cat. Let's see. The accessory. Give her Easy Wolf. I love that weapon. I love miniguns. So freaking cool. Alright. Let's make it a good fight. Scar gonna join us too?
Not sure. He's eating right now. That's what he told me.
Okay. Yeah, freaking Scar's freaking one of the top tier out there.
I've heard the stories.
Yeah. The legend.
He was a regulator on the PvP streams. You look forward to that. I told him, I'm like, man, bro, this channel's gonna get, it's gonna get targeted. And he's like, I'm down. He's like,
he is.
Man, that was cool.
He's down for a good time.
Yeah, it discouraged a lot of the other people causing shenanigans, but pretty fun though. Times. Alright. Hey. A Paradox with wonderful kitty cat. Bro. I'm gonna miss a game like this.
I know. Same. All of us feel the same way.
You know what's gonna be cool though? A lot of the fans are actually reviving servers of old games and they're bringing them back. So
I heard about that.
Gives me a silver lining on this whole cloud of
like the way I see it, before Blizzard did the whole thing with the classic WoW, they had dedicated servers, and then you have people bringing back but that was before the Blizzard stepped in, way before that.
Yeah.
But they had the old servers, and then you have Shin Megami Tensei. Imagine that one was shut down like 7 or 8 years ago. Now there's private servers available, so really I think there's a high chance even for games like this.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably gonna happen because they did it with the SOCOM servers, kind of in a way. Oh, there was a workaround. And what they did with SOCOM is pretty much similar to what they could do with Freedom Wars with the ad hoc party, because they could just they did because SOCOM had an ability to like link up like system link. It's not real internet. They had like a system link, and they they did have online on it, but they didn't bring the online servers. They brought back they fooled the system link. They hooked up the system link to the internet, and people can link up their PS2s and then on the internet, and it fools them into like thinking that the system is actually all available, and it's like within the proximity, within their close by or whatever. It's kind of cool. I'm like, well, if that can be done, they can do that with Freedom Wars. I mean, PCs are pretty. Things have a lot of potential. I mean, there's a lot going for them. So I can see them pulling something like that off. It would be pretty neat. I'll be really happy if that were to be the case, because again, this is a type of game that I think would be. It is one of those games to me, I think is just as long as there's not going to be a replacement for it, it's just going to be the latest Freedom Wars title released until there's a replacement.
Right.
So, and then, you know, and even then, there's people that do enjoy going back to a game like this. Because I gotta say, I mean, there are things that this game does that a lot of other games still don't do today.
Agreed.
So, I find myself going back to this game every now and then to edit a character and just to, you know, make a loadout. You know, it's just fun. I don't see a lot of games, like, say, for instance, that have missile launchers in there that can spam a lot of cool stuff for hunter genres, or the types of melee weapon catalog that it has with range type weapons and I mean laser. I mean, you got everything. There's so many fun like combinations that you can make with one build and another that is kind of neat. So you're not gonna find that again with other titles like
no.
Freedom Wars.
It's still unique to this day.
Hmm?
It's still very unique to this day.
Yeah, there's nothing else like it, that's for sure. Hands down. So, yeah, looking at a game like this, I'm gonna see people like porting it for a very, very good while. I mean, there's still people that play the original Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, yeah, I believe that so much.
The original PS1, like they still go back to it and you know, just to enjoy it. I mean, it has an amazing soundtrack. This game has a very nice soundtrack too. Fit. And I had to like on my stream, like I had to kind of like lower the quality of the audio, but the actual legitimate audio of this game is brilliant. I mean, the music has like insane amount of bass to it. I mean, you can hear the class, like they use like classical instruments to make the music, like a whole orchestra. A lot of their soundtracks, and it's, gosh, man, it's really good. Like a freaking symphony. I mean, they use that. It's like top tier quality. They didn't spare any expense. This game, they really put a lot of heart into it. So I like that.
It shows. Yeah, you're right.
It's 3 developers coming together. That's brilliant. That's one of the things I really do admire about a game like this. So overall, man, and it's nice that you know the developers did incorporate an ad hoc mode because they could have just leave that out completely.
Right. It was on its last leg, anyways. It wasn't gonna last very long.
So the fact that this game does have an ad hoc mode, you can still enjoy the original classic multiplayer experience before like all the patches and stuff. The only thing that's gonna be, I think that's not gonna be available within ad hoc is gonna be the invasions and PvP.
Right.
I think those are 2 things that's not, but everything else should be there. I'm not sure about, I think special operation missions are still gonna be there.
I think so.
Yeah, because that was patched in, I know, later in the game, but it's not really tethered to any online dedicated server, so that I think that does stay. So like say for instance, if you go if you disconnect completely from offline, you can still play spec op missions, because that was patched into the game later.
Right.
Just don't make sure you don't go back to factory reset and then undownload everything and then erase. You know, if you erase everything, then I guess if you try to install the original game of Freedom Wars, like off the actual, without having internet, it is gonna give you you're gonna get the game without the special operations, because that was added in later as a patch.
That's true.
So yeah, there are things that you still kind of want to back up because they're not gonna be available. The stores or all that stuff get taken down in the future.
It's a shame.
Yeah, it sure is. Man, freaking heck, that's why you gotta back up your data. I've seen a lot of my viewers, they have actually missed out on like they missed out on backing up their stuff, so when they lose their data, they weren't able to get it back and they had to start all over again. So yeah, to prevent that, it's best if like you do things the smart way.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I would back it up. At least me. A PS Plus, but I don't even trust that either.
I get, yeah.
the way Sony goes with like just abandoning projects or whatever, or just like, okay, we have this. By the way, we don't have this anymore. We're shutting it down. What?
Sony doesn't know what it wants anymore.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, they don't. You know. So I was kind of skeptical on getting the PlayStation VR. Like at one point they're pushing it. Now we don't hear anything about it.
I've noticed that. Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Hey, Lilac over here. It's freezing up for a second for each time. Yeah, I'm getting latency on my side as well too.
For a second time. Yeah. See, that's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah, drop frames about 66%. Not looking pretty good there.
Yeah, I was getting the same thing too on I don't think today's stream, but yesterday's stream on Thursday. It kept getting like OBS was like was red marking the whole time, and I kept getting like frame drops, and I'm like, man, this thing's a slideshow right now. Yeah, it happened to me yesterday, so, but
okay.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I will.
It didn't happen though.
I will say, there is one game like this, but it's alright.
Yeah.
It's Fatal Bullet, Sword Art Online.
Oh yeah, that's made
It's made by
Dimps. Shift.
Yeah.
Dimps. Yeah, it's Dimps. Cause Shift is God Eater and Dimps did Fatal Bullet. Yeah. So yeah, I saw it. Yo, it has the same engine. It's pretty much the same engine.
Oh really?
As Freedom Wars. Yeah, it's running on the same like. You can like when you look at it, it looks a lot like Freedom Wars.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it just so much. So it's Freedom Wars. I think even God Eater are running on the same thing. From what it looks like. I mean, they've taken their, I guess they've taken their ingenuity or their mechanics or game mechanics. They all put it together and they were able to run this thing. Yeah, when you look at like say God Eater, like the cutscene mechanics are pretty much practically the same thing as Freedom Wars. There's so much about it. It looks very, very, very similar. And with the Fatal Bullet, it was to me it was. I mean, I never owned it, and that's one thing I never got around to picking up. But when I saw the gameplay of it, don't they even use grappling mechanics in that game
yes,
too?
They do. You have to unlock it, but yes.
Wow.
Ah, okay. I didn't know about the unlocking. I thought it was already relatively available.
Pretty early
That's
on.
cool. Yeah. I gotta pick up that game. My friends picked it up, but then ended up trading it in.
Right?
And
Freedom Wars itch. I mean, it might do, but depends on the person.
Yeah. It's all in their opinion. But yeah, he wasn't too crazy. Like he didn't like the character creator as much.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah. And he was kind of disappointed in that. So he bought it from Steam, but Steam allows you to refund stuff, like get your refund. Like if you don't, like if you're not satisfied with the game or whatever, and I think you refunded it. I think he got his refund.
Tom was in the YouTube chat. He says, "Did Six even eat?"
Do I even eat? I did eat. I ate before I got here. It's 11 p.m. Of course. Plenty of time to eat before before I finished broadcasting earlier. I had me chicken nuggets and what was it? That this pastry that the McDonald's has now. It's pretty good.
Was it an apple pie or no?
It's kind of like a pie. It's not apple pie, but I'm from in Florida, so like over here they have they have like these pastries, but it's like guava and cheese. It's like a guava and cheese pastry. It tastes really good. Yeah, it
does sound pretty good.
I guess because it's like McDonald's kind of like they test things like from different menus.
Oh yeah.
Or like depending on what part of the world you're in, or what part of the states you're in.
I did
So
not
yeah,
know
it's
that.
kind of like a locally kind of thing that's done because it's cheese and guava pastry is like really popular over here. So they made McDonald's they have a like kind of like an apple pie, but instead it's that, and it's really really freaking good.
Nice.
I like it. Yeah, so I usually get that. Yeah, cherry. We don't have cherry pie over here. Yeah, because it's all regional, depending on what area that you're in.
I know certain McDonald's, maybe all McDonald's in Asia have rice. Pretty cool.
Well, McDonald's in Japan has like, there's this one hamburger that's like a squid ink. So yeah, and it's like it's a squid ink hamburger.
I think I've heard of that one.
And it's all black.
Oh.
And yeah, it depends on where you go in the world. Like McDonald's actually has like unique things to their menu. So it really depends on like what's popular over there. I think that was like temporary though.
Yeah, I think it was
Scar
like
over
a
here
one-time
said
thing.
Yeah. Finishing shots over. Hey, nice. The Ramosas, I love how they have the skeletons of the I think the PETA from God Eater.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They do
the
have. They
same
both have
skeleton.
wings. You're right. Yeah, they both have wings.
Or the Vajra.
Yeah. Raja and all the all the even the dog in God Eater 2 Rage Burst, I think the wolf. I love that one. That was cool.
Marduk.
Yeah. Kind of. I mean, they have the big front forearms, the little hind legs. Kind of. But I mean, this guy more because he has wings. I don't think the dog has wings.
No, he doesn't.
Unless
But nobody, they didn't make a model of Hannibal, which I'm kind of sad, but also okay at the same time.
Oh, Hannibal? Oh,
The dragon. I love him. I love him, I hate him.
Oh, we gotta play God Eater again. When's that gonna happen? You guys don't play anymore?
Rarely. I gotta remember the controls.
You start streaming a lot more. Like, I mean, you have life. I respect that.
Yeah.
I would love to join you guys in like on Freedom Wars or God Eater. God Eater is gonna be like really cool and still a cool game. I enjoy it.
It's a great game.
I still have. I mean, I don't think I maxed out Resurrection as I did God Eater 2 Rage Burst. I think I went a lot farther in God Eater 2 Rage Burst than I did Resurrection.
Yeah, Resurrection is basically just one for first order.
Right.
Yeah, it's really nice though. Resurrection is like.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot cleaner, the sense because it was totally remastered and they added more things to it. Like I mean the animations are more they actually have facial animations in Resurrection when you do the little emojis. Bro, it's so cool. It looks so nice. Whereas like say for instance, in God Eater 2 Rage Burst, it's still very nice looking too, but you can tell they really they really added a lot more in Resurrection. So and actually some of the stuff in Resurrection I think rolled over into God Eater 3.
Oh yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Did you play the original God Eater?
On PSP, no.
Oh.
When I went to go buy it, they removed it off the store.
Oh damn.
I got that.
So
I loved it.
if you're able to buy the original PSP of God Eater, the original, for PSP, you got to keep it. But later on, they removed it off the PSN store, so you can't even find it anymore.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh, dude.
I'm crazy. I have like a million God Eaters.
Yeah. Oh, you have the original?
Yes, I have 2 copies of that and 1 digital.
Nice. Yeah, I hear you. Hello?
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, Scar. Scar's there.
Oh, Scar has joined. Hello. You
Hello,
sound different.
Well, I'm eating.
Well, that helps.
That's his excuse. He's eating.
Holy freaking cow. It's been years, man. How's everything?
I know. I've been fine. Same as
That's cool.
He's still the same
Yeah.
Scar.
Bro. Are you still wreaking havoc on the online?
No.
Oh man.
That-
No,
that's
I'm
just-
kidding.
This is what everybody
deserve
thinks, but in reality, no, not really.
No, I'm kidding. Oh shoot, that's cool, man. Freaking good to hear from you. It's been too long, man. It's been way too long.
I
Holy
can't
cow.
even count. Maybe when was the last
Yeah.
time we called in? Possibly 5 years.
4 or 5 years, it feels
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
I know I've talked to Sin before,
Mhm.
like
Hmm.
a couple years ago. Never mind. That one was long too.
Yeah. Oh man. Good times. That was plenty more good times too. And freaking got a lot ahead of us, man. Celebrate.
Mhm.
Gotta celebrate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for the time being, you know, they still got the original God Eater servers up. So, and well, God Eater 3,
Right.
that's like the latest of the installments. That's gonna be out for a good
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
I don't think they're gonna close the servers for that.
Yeah,
anytime
no,
soon.
it's gonna be a while, long while.
But when are we gonna play on that one?
Mic off.
I want to play.
Mic
there.
on.
There's so
Yeah.
many good games that
Yeah,
I want to
Eater.
explore.
Man.
Yeah, whichever one. I have all three of them. I like them all.
So,
You know,
Fatal March is a special case because
Yeah, it is.
it's about
It really
to die. But
Yeah.
backtracking in games
Oh no, obviously.
it's
Yeah.
kind of hard for me. I would rather play the newer ones.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just enjoy all the but to be honest, I just like the camaraderie in the games. I'm a social freaking butterfly. Yeah, I enjoy yeah, I was talking about earlier in my stream, it's like I have the mentality, like I'm like a pack hunter mentality. I find enjoyment in like hunting
I
and
feel like I've
multiplayer
heard-
games as a pack
I've
hunter.
heard you said this like 7 years ago.
Yeah, I no, and I 7 years after I still keep saying
Yo,
it.
everything is still the same.
It is my creed. No, it's true. Like that's why I'm able to play a game that people will be
Mic
like, man,
off.
aren't you like bored of the game? Like I'm not
Mic
playing for
on.
the game though, but I'm playing because of the people playing. I find enjoyment in that. So it's like the game is good. It gives you the platform to do that, and that's why I do appreciate the game. But I love multiplayer games. I do enjoy multiplayer games that allow you to have character creation. That's one of my top favorite things.
Yeah.
I also like multiplayer games that have co-op. They have like all these different options, like variations. You have story. You got the PvP too, which is amazing. That's another option. Whatever it is, if they give you more options, the better.
Right.
And it just gives you more replay value. And again, for a game that is like first of its IP, a brand new intellectual property, to be able to do all three of those, pretty nice, decently too, pretty nice. That's saying something. Again, and this is just a brand new debut title. Mind you, a lot of games that do come out, they don't even come out with multiplayer. The multiplayer doesn't come out until part 2. So
That's fair.
let's say for Uncharted, for instance,
Why not?
that was just solely just single player only. And so a brand new IP showing up doesn't have as many features. So, and this is a handheld game on top of that. So it says something. That's pretty
Pretty ambitious.
you got my yeah, it has my my honors. I can salute it, man. I love that. I love developers that do that. They give you they maintain they don't sacrifice too much on quality. They maintain a very nice quality to it. They give you variety. And so that's why when people say it's like, well, there's not as much variations, I'm like, well, mind you, look at how many different type of game modes that there is in this game. So there's I don't even want to say there isn't as many variations. This game actually does have a good amount of variations. There's like 5 elements in this game, pretty much. So I mean, you got the 4 actual elements, and you got stagger, which is not really element, but it's more of an ailment, if anything. So I find that to be be interesting.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like how
Again,
they changed
and
it
then-
differently, because it's like it is a nod to other action games and Monster Hunter games, but this one tried to be a little. It's still unique on its own with
It's it's a hunting game, but also a third-person shooter game
right.
that you can melee in it. I don't know any
Yeah.
games that can do that.
No, there's not
Dude,
many.
not many. Not
Okay,
many.
so
That
the,
is-
the first one I played was was it Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
Yeah.
He has a DLC like a Monster Hunter,
Mhm.
and that's the first time ever I played a shooting game that you can shoot monster in it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So there was a Rathalos, a Tigrex. I don't know if it was a DLC or it was.
Was it
Yeah,
Metal Gear Solid Online, maybe? Because I know they had that.
It was a Peace Walker on PSP.
Oh, okay, no, okay,
Oh
you're right.
yeah, Peace Walker.
The
for
multiplayer
PSP,
had
I
it,
remember
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, so there was like a collaboration between Monster Hunter and Metal Gear
It's
Solid.
interesting.
That's pretty cool.
Never made it here in the West.
Probably.
Really?
Yeah, we never had anything like a collaboration with
I
Metal
was-
Gear and
I mean, not exactly collaboration, but it was just like a DLC at the end of the game
Yeah.
that you can
Yeah.
download and play.
Oh, okay. I know we have gotten like little crossover. Some things like, for instance, for the PS2, we had the Ape Escape collaboration with Metal Gear 4,
Oh yeah, it was just
and there was a
vaguely
little Ape
remember
Escape
that.
mission where you got to capture monkeys. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, that was-
yeah, it
that
was for
was
like PS2.
interesting.
Oh my god.
So they
And-
have like little silly like crossovers like that. I didn't know they made one for Monster Hunter though.
Yeah, so that's the first time I've ever felt like, oh, this game is fun. And then Freedom
Yeah.
Wars came in years later.
Gar, do you play Monster Hunter?
I do. I
You
played
the
a
new
lot.
ones?
Oh, the new ones?
Play a lot? Yo! What?
I played the very first Monster Hunter on PSP, and then
I remember that.
was it the first one? And then it was before Portable.
Oh
G-
yeah.
It was before
Yeah.
that.
Do you play Monster Hunter World?
Yeah, I think we played before, ain't we?
What? Do you still play? We have to play.
Okay.
Now that we have like everything like
That's
fully
long
upgraded.
gone to me now. I stopped playing the game before Alatreon came
Okay.
out.
Oh really? So the Latreon's
Yeah,
the
so-
farthest you went? You never fought Fatalis?
Yeah, I didn't even fought Fatalis. No.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
Fucking-
I've been
yo.
missing out, but it's too much for me.
That's fair.
Nah, dude, bro, we can freaking help you. You're good though. You're naturally good at games. Like, you got fast reflexes, so if you can keep up with freaking the fast pace of like Freedom Wars on PvP.
Yeah, I mean,
you
I
can't-
mean,
I-
I made a like no hit run on Monster Hunter World.
really
Yeah,
nice.
but not exactly a speed run because boy,
Yeah.
the other people.
No,
are
no,
doing
yeah, just like a
almost-
no hit run.
Yeah, but not
Dude,
exactly
that's crazy.
speed run.
Charge up here.
But yeah, it was fun while it lasted. It became too grindy for me, and I got so much thing on my plate.
Yeah, it is. No,
Not
but
in real life,
it-
but games to play.
Right.
Yeah, no,
No,
The
I
adult
was like,
life.
I would rather play the new games than invest on this. It was before
yeah,
when
invest on one-
Monster Hunter World became. It was like stagnant for a while before the update came.
until
in.
they started coming out with the other monsters.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
when, bro, I'll say,
after I stopped, that's when they updated the game like on Patreon. And
oh shoot, man, that's when
Yeah,
the game started getting good. When they started bringing like Elatrion, Safi, Jiva. With Safi, Jiva, you can customize your own weapons.
Okay,
You-
I
you
played the
build
raid,
your weapon.
the raid monster. I played that one.
Yeah, dude. You,
Red Dragon?
Yeah, the Red Dragon. Like, you get the weapon of the element you want. You decide, like, say for instance, like Gunlance. You can decide what kind of shelling type it uses. You can customize like the sharpness. Like, if you want a lot of sharpness, a
Yeah.
lot less sharpness. You want to
I actually
make it
have
like.
those made.
Oh, dude, that I love the Safi
Sorry
weapons.
for everyone not playing the game.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, we should play sometime. You have Safi weapons, don't you?
I do have them.
Bro, this dude, man, you tell me one of these days so we can try to like freaking get
I
some
might hit
games
you
going
up
or something.
Maybe years later.
Yeah. You have me added on PSN, right? I think so.
So I made
Like
a new
1,000.
one.
You made a new one, bro. You gotta add me
Yeah,
on that one too.
that's why. That's why everybody was like, "Scar disappeared."
Yeah. Yeah, man. Add me on there, bro. I'll be more than happy.
I only
Friggin'
contacted the ones
Game
like, I
online
actually talked
yet
to.
again with the legend.
Nah.
Shoot. Oh man, good game. That's what I'm talking about. No, I'll be honest. I love Hunter games. My favorite.
It's fun.
The idea of like 4-player co-op, the team, and with your own custom character, dude, that's awesome. Mix and match your outfits, so you can take a piece of one outfit and then mix it with another piece, like what God Eater does. And God Eater, you can mix and match the pieces, but you can't change the color.
Oh,
So it's one or the other. It's like, dang it. Can't you do both? That would be amazing.
I know.
But yeah, that would be kind of cool. That's one thing I would like to see with they bring out for Freedom Wars 2 or something. Which I'm getting ahead of myself by saying that I shouldn't, whatever.
No.
But if they have like character creator, like the clothing, you can mix and match, but maintain the ability to customize the color too, like change the color of it as well. I think that's kind of neat. So, oh man, this game is.
Would be nice.
Yeah, I'm thankful for it.
Same.
I'm sure everyone wants a Freedom Wars 2 by now, but yeah.
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 At this point, I just started appreciating what it is, despite the
Yeah.
game being completely not even half complete.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. Agreed. We enjoy it for what it is.
Yep. And this, I mean, I always been saying like, well, until like Sony themselves like replaces like either the Vita or Freedom Wars, this is still the go-to until they literally shut down the servers, and then you got no choice, to move on to the next thing. But for the time being, this game is still pretty fresh. I played and I very much enjoy it. Oh, dude, I love this mission. Yes. Oh man,
Yeah,
Red Rage. These monsters have some. Yeah, they got some really crazy, insane.
Yo,
HP
yo,
control.
6. Look at the.
Yeah.
you posted
Well, what's up?
on the chat.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, that one.
Bro.
It's a
what
sad
the-
day.
What? Oh man, that's like
This thing's dead.
you know those like songs like for like those little dogs that need a home.
Oh, the commercial.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh god,
Yeah,
I
I hear
can't
that.
watch those
I-
commercials. I can't.
Yeah, I hear that playing right now just by
Oh,
watching
no.
that freaking picture. And they need a good home.
They need a good home. Give them home.
They
So-
need a
so
home.
My Vita is like dead, almost. I mean, I
Really?
would say it's actually legitimately close to dying.
Oh.
The left
Aw, dude.
stick,
Aw.
the right stick is unstable.
Oh, dude,
I had to hack it
Invest-
just to play Freedom Wars again. So
try
I
to
can,
invest.
so I can input the Bluetooth via
Yeah.
hacking and
Mm.
use my DS4 from PS4.
Ah, okay, dude, that's the
Yeah.
smartest thing. You use a controller. Do
I could
not use the
I could
actual
open it
access.
and fix it inside, but
Yeah.
it's like already messed up. So I don't want to open
Yeah.
it.
Eh.
I don't want to make it worse.
go-
So I'll just input a Bluetooth.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you open it, then you don't know how to put it back or whatever, and you have zero systems. Right now, at least you still have a system. I mean, the best thing to do is probably like firmware, custom firmware where you can synchronize a DualShock 4 to it. and
Yeah, that's
play
what I
like
did.
Like if it was a PSP Go.
I
Yeah, the PSP
jailbreak
Go
it.
did that. Yo, Sony should have. They should have patched that. They could have done. They had. It has the capability to synchronize with DualShock 4. Why it never had that ability beats me. I don't understand why they could have. They
I
could
get
have
a
done
feeling
that. That was a
that
great feature. for
It
PSP
could
Go.
have been, but they somehow dropped it, I guess.
Yeah, because they want people to buy another system when the analogs start giving out.
He's not wrong.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being really. That's.
They might have been working on a PS5 rather than PS3.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they could have easily patched that. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I can't talk and do things at the same time.
It's okay.
As efficiently as I want to.
It's okay.
Because it's kind of
When
weird
I'm
like
engaged in
how
the
some
content-
function in Vita is like missing, when it should have been there in the first place.
Yeah,
Which
I agree.
one?
It was
You're
kind of
talking
odd,
about
like how some of the commonly feature on the Sony platform
Oh,
is like missing.
yeah, dude. The PSP Go out of the box can do way like it can do a lot of things that the PS Vita is able to do but doesn't.
Like
That's freaking
until
what the heck,
you have
Sony?
the Vita,
What?
you'll be only able to see the potential of this.
Yeah, the Vita was ahead of its was ahead of its time, and still today it can keep up with its age very well. You can still do things with the Vita that a lot of other handhelds can't even do.
You hack
yet
it.
Yeah, you
Sony-
hacked the shit out
Yeah,
of
if you
it.
hack it, if the developer, I mean, if the company itself would enable these things to be relatively available, you can do way more with the dang system. They can keep expanding on it, but again, just I don't know what happened. They either I don't know, somebody that was working on the project that knew what to do with it probably lost their job or something, and they just took all that. They took all that information with them. I don't know. That's actually happened with PlayStation Home.
We will never know.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that I had this.
That's true.
Mhm.
That is, yeah, and you were there during its peak.
Otherwise, there
during
wouldn't
its
be
prime.
now.
Yeah, we wouldn't
Yeah.
be here talking. That's the sad truth.
No, heck no. Dude, I freaking Sin found my channel because I was playing Freedom Wars.
Yep.
That's how
Yeah, I was so bad at the game. I don't know how I got good at it.
Yeah, yo, that it's
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
took me. You know the hardest mission in co-op, like the
Yeah.
Dionia, I think.
Yes, the Diania,
Diania,
the two Dianias. Yes.
It took me so much time beating that shit. Oh my god.
oh my gosh, dude, I
Yeah.
love that mission. That's my favorite. That's my favorite
then-
mission. I just
And then I went to co-op. People are like
Demolishing it.
just demolishing it. I was like surprised and kind of
Yeah.
shocked. At the same time.
Mhm.
I mean, amazed.
When you figure out the mechanic of the game and like just like
Oh, there goes his
how
head.
the
Yay.
monster
So
the
it
monster's
just
behavior and
snowballed
stuff.
from there. Like I learned the crafting system, which is surprisingly complex for this game. You,
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
had,
it
you had to
is.
look
It
it up.
is. You had to look up
Like,
a
who
chart.
even
You
thought
had,
of that?
you had to look up a calculator. It's
What
like
the
what?
heck was that?
Yeah. Dude,
I
this
have
game
never
is
seen
not-
that.
Yeah, the crafting for this game it is.
You gotta look
man,
it up on
if
the
you have a
internet.
good weapon, you've really put the time into it.
If you wanna
And
make min-max on the late bloomer,
Right.
or
Yeah.
like who even found
Yeah.
that out? How?
Mad genius, like dedicated people with a lot of free
Mhm.
time.
someone who cares a lot about their game.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Shoot.
Damn.
This game is. Oh gosh. I don't get bored of this. I like to throw-
And then what do you call it? Duplicating the weapon
Oh,
or
cloning?
item,
Yeah. Cloning saves so much
or-
time.
Safe
or like
zone.
breaking the limit under augmentation, all the way to 15 rather than 10.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
There's a way to do that?
Yeah.
I've heard about it. Yes.
What? Wait. You
it's
talking about
not-
the level cap?
No, yeah, the cap.
There's a way to. There's a
yeah,
way
there's
to
a way
pass
to break that limit.
of course he
You are
knows.
kidding me. I learned it now.
Okay, it's not known for mortals because it's kind of broken, like really broken.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's
why it's
not-
No, I
it's not
want to
shared
keep it.
Yeah. I heard
Is-
about
is
it
it
and
like
I was
a-
like, oh my god.
I knew about it and I
Yeah,
didn't
but,
say
but
anything.
that will break the
Mhm.
game though.
It really
The
does.
game wouldn't
because
even be fun though.
you can stockpile the attack augmentation, and it will just
Yeah.
like kill everything so fast. Like the attack plus, attack sinner,
Yeah.
or abductor.
I've seen
regular attacks.
people exploit Monster Hunter World and they literally make weapons that can kill Fatalis in one hit.
Wait, that's
And I'm
possible?
like,
Damn.
yeah, well on PC.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Sony because
Oh yeah.
They're not
no.
No,
messing with that.
not on consoles. But I'm like, I'm saying, I'm like, but where's the fun in killing a monster in one hit? Like, you don't even play.
Those are cheats.
You might as well just like use master rank weapons and play low rank missions.
I don't know,
You know,
but
that's-
if it's
that's
fun
so
for them,
boring.
there's really nothing you can do about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody has their own enjoyment. You know,
Yeah,
that's something
I'm
to
like-
expect.
I tried, like, I tried going on to like, I went to low rank missions with like end game weapons, and I'm like, yeah, we're gonna bully, and then I'm like, this is boring. Like it would.
Woo!
Because I want to keep fighting, but the match is already over before it even starts. So you don't even fight. You barely you barely get a move in.
It's only
So
good
it's
for
very unsatisfying. Because I mean, you know, it's kind of like when you go into a game, you want to get into a nice game, but you don't want to like, you don't want to overstay your welcome. You don't want to stay in the game too long where it's just getting kind of, you know, okay, well, it's, you know, it gets like this is taking too long, right? When the game starts taking too long, then it's already alright. It's gonna get like kind of like bad. There's like a nice balance and where you can enjoy specific scenery until you want to move on to the next. And it's kind of like going into a game and then it just finishes way too early. Like it's like, okay, well, I didn't even get to enjoy this game or whatever, but for this match or battle, I think there's always a nice balance. Get some band-aids here. I aggroed this guy. There you go. He gone. Hi. Oh shoot. Got the third one over here now. But yeah, what weapon we're using, Scar, on Monster Hunter? Out of curiosity.
I played
What was your most used
the
weapon?
charge. Is it charge axe? Charge blade. It's the same.
Switch axe. Switch axe.
No, the one with the shield, and then it turns
Oh,
into a
charge blade.
Yeah, charge blade, long sword,
Ah, that's a multi-stance
And a-
weapon. Yeah.
and a hunting bow.
Ah, okay, nice.
I played a great sword too.
Nice.
God,
think
God
I-
Eater.
I played everything, I think, but I didn't. I was mainly a charge blade user, but I
Yeah.
tried everything.
Okay, okay. The charge blade is my worst weapon.
It's hard to use that weapon. That's why.
Yeah, it's a multi-stance. I mean, I use gun lance. Gun lance is freaking weird. Like lance is backwards, so it's not the most recommended weapon for beginners to start off with, but I liked it. That's one I went with.
It has a. If
Um,
you have the right build, it has a really good survivability.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh, it's nasty. Best. It's kind of like a tower shield in God Eater. It's the strongest shield in the game.
Okay,
So,
God Eater
Lance.
is one I actually.
God Eater's crazy. I love God Eater.
played a
What
lot.
was your main weapon on God Eater? That was the what I remember. I think you used like the
I was a Buster Blade. Yeah,
Buster Blade. Yeah.
I really liked the heavy axe or the moon axe, but I really liked that one in God Eater 3.
Yo, from the new weapons.
Yeah,
for
that
3D?
was fun.
You know which one I started using? The freaking the biting edge, the dual blades.
Oh yeah,
nice.
yeah.
I never saw myself as a dual blade user, but man, I freaking oh gosh, it's so
You can combine
satisfying.
it too, and it looks so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, the thing with the biting edge, it has what's very satisfying about it. It has a very awesome combo. It's like a figure 8 slash combo that's almost unlimited, and it like what you do is you go into like this, I guess this fury mode, like this berserker mode or whatever, that eats up a lot of your stamina. Ah shit,
Yeah,
forgot
I
he
know
can
what you
grapple me. Yo, that attack is so satisfying. And then what you do is you switch back to your can't remember what I used to. You switch back to like a different stance because it is a multi-stance weapon. Because you go with the dual blades and you switch to a glaive form. It has a glaive
Right.
built into it. So
Yeah.
the biting edge is like a multi-stance weapon as well. It has a dual blade form and it has a glaive form. It's really crazy. That's a weird combination. So it's like imagine like the glaive
Fun weapon.
on Freedom Wars with dual blades. I mean, I don't think this game has. Does this game? No, this game doesn't have dual blades. Do it? No, single blades. It's a light blade. Yo, that's right. This game needs dual blades. Notice that. every game I played, Tokiden, Monster Hunter, Ide Eater has dual blades with Freedom Wars.
Yeah, they
A
didn't do
single
dual
blade.
blades. Kind of a missed opportunity, but I get it.
Yeah, they had the gauntlets, the dual gauntlets or whatever.
That was
That's,
it,
like, the
yeah.
closest thing
That
to-
never got officially released. You can only hack it now.
Yeah.
Like Hobbs.
Oh man, freaking heck. You know, I'm thinking seriously those weapons are gonna be DLC at one point or something, but they just kind of
They scrapped it,
abandoned
yeah.
It was scrapped. Like, man,
I'm pretty sure they were gonna be like implemented as DLC.
the
I
fact
I really wanted
that
the revolver pistol.
it was implemented enough to be hacked in was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's in the art book though.
Doesn't it have like an incomplete moveset? or
What?
something?
It was in the art book?
Yeah, it's in there.
Yes.
Concept art, yes.
Oh damn. Really incomplete.
Wow. They're probably saving it for Freedom Wars 2. Or something.
Yeah, right.
Someday.
Or
Yeah.
DLC.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't help.
maybe if we say
Man.
time.
Man, it's been like, I feel like it's been too long that I just gave up waiting on it.
Yeah. Oh, and not
Hey,
only that,
surprise
the
me.
game.
If it comes out, okay. I'll be.
The only way the game will be possible is like if all three studios come together.
Came back
again.
together.
But
Yeah.
the problem is the primary studio responsible for everything has been disbanded.
Mhm.
Oh.
So
What?
yeah, Japan Studio is no
That was
longer
the main
there.
one.
Sony, they closed them down.
Yeah, Japan Studio
So-
was like the backbone. Without Japan Studio, they wouldn't
Yeah.
have okayed the project. So
Damn.
Like it's Sony does say when they close down a studio, they don't get rid of the people. They just they move them
Relocate
to
them.
other studios, and they can bring the studio back.
Didn't they leave?
They said,
some of the people?
yeah, they said it for Studio Liverpool, the guys that did Wipeout, the Wipeout games. They said that we still have the original people that did Wipeout, but they're just working on other projects. If we want to bring back the studio, we can just get those same people, bring them back, and then open a studio again. So Sony has mentioned that in the past. So when a studio does go down, it doesn't really mean necessarily it's the end of a franchise or one of their IPs. So I really hope
Unless
that's
someone
the case.
took up the whatever they're working on. And
Huh?
he's saying if
it'll
somebody
probably
wants to
just
take
gonna
up
be
the
under a
project,
different name.
yeah, if somebody
yeah.
can revive the project.
Like a spiritual successor.
yeah,
Since
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
worked on it are still in it. It's just
Yeah.
under a different company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
The thing is gonna be like that's like the developers, like they asked the director, like when's Freedom Wars 2 gonna happen, and he's always says ask Sony because it's their IP. They own the property to it. So,
Unfortunately.
but if enough people ask, they're not gonna. I mean, they can't. Well, they could ignore it if they want to, but money talks. There's enough people throwing
Always.
down, and they know that it's gonna make money. They're gonna say, hey, you know what, make it. There's a lot of other franchises out there that really got big on the PlayStation platform, and if there's enough people talking about it, it succeeds. Like Uncharted, for instance. Uncharted first came out, not that, they didn't even have a multiplayer. It was just single player only, but a lot of people were really, really talking about it. And then you saw all these new variations now. Started coming out with all these sequels and spin-offs and what have you. A Little Bit Planet, the same thing. Killzone was kind of like that. When Killzone 2 came out, a lot of people didn't even know there was a Killzone 1 even existed.
Oh,
You
that's
still
right.
play that
And
game?
yeah, and the developers, they went out to make Killzone 3, and they made they got a lot of attention from that, and guess what? They now made Horizon Zero Dawn, and that exploded, and the freaking the head guy at the studio now runs Sony, so
Oh,
it's crazy. Yeah, Herman Holst. Herman Holst was he was the creative director at he was a head guy over at Guerrilla. Now he oversees Sony. So that's one heck of a promotion.
Yeah.
But
it
again,
is.
if you work on a project and you get out there and stay committed to it, and it builds up a pretty good fan base. I mean, you do go places. I want that to be the case for a game like Freedom Wars. I think it's pretty cool, and they offer a lot of potential that I want to see in games.
oh yeah.
And we're not seeing it too much in other games, but what Freedom Wars did in their case, Oh wait, this is what Paradoxa?
Yeah.
Is this a citizen running mission or just Paradoxa only?
Paradoxa and Ramosa. No, there's no citizens for this one.
No citizen.
Okay, right. Alright, so we'll go for Paradoxa. Let's go. Alright. We're gonna fight dragons? Oh, I wanna fight the Dynea.
We can do that afterwards.
Please?
Yeah. Yeah, we can do
I
that.
love my dragons.
I love punching the
bully
dragon.
Yeah. I will pledge to protect, don't worry. I got you. You guys will be safe. I like any of them. The one I'm thinking is the one that has 3 of them. That
Oh.
one's fun.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
the crazy
That
one.
Yeah, the crazy,
you
the
don't
hard
have
mode.
Yeah, beast mode. Dynea. Well, the first Dynea is kind of dinky. It's like the, that one's like the baby, the
Mhm.
default one. Then the other bunch are pretty they're pretty silly. Alpha classes, oh boy. All right. Ramosas
Kitties.
and the kitty cats. I'll put them on little cardboard boxes. Put them up for adoption.
Oh,
You're
I think we
adorable.
more than just adopted at this point.
Yeah.
My Twitter
Full
is
big going once.
now surprisingly full of Freedom Wars content.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like blowing up.
That's great.
Yeah. There you go.
Hello, Reloy? Reloy Spunkins?
Hello, Spankins. Hey! Freaking heck, that
Oh
name's
my
familiar.
god, that reference.
Hello,
I like how you
Spankins.
understood it too.
I know, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I got
Show
that.
my age, alright,
Like-
let's go.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a
That's an
freaking
old
good
one.
For takedown. There you go. Our shield's already done. Nice. I like how Ramosa like conveniently lines up his head with the pod. It's really fun for SR44s. Just,
Oh
like,
yeah, because it's directly,
It
yeah.
versus
yeah, you get a multiplier from it, a really strong one too.
you hit the head. You
You're
hit
getting
the
head
pod, you
damage
hit the
and
tail.
pod damage every time you fire. You get both of it. So it's and you're already getting a headshot multiplier too. So just
Okay,
adds like you got like 3
so
multipliers.
for the
on you.
multiplier, I think it only registers the first hit.
It's well for the SR44, it's like it has like a piercing effect that it damages everything throughout the body and in between. So say like if you the the glowing red hit, that's on its own is a multiplier for headshots. No matter, and that can be done with any weapon. But the effect of the piercing effect that you can hit targets behind whatever is an SR44. Like say you align 2 enemies together, you can shoot the enemy behind the enemy in the front. So you hit both, you could get a 2-for-1 with an SR44. Whereas other weapons, if you try firing at the enemy, it'll stop at the first thing it hits. SR44 doesn't have that effect. It actually the shot continues. And you can like, it's good for crowd control, as Deadeye pointed out to me like a while back. So
Good old Deadeye.
anytime you have like a bunch of like a cluster of like enemies like in a big group, go ham on them with the SR44. You're gonna hit all of them. They're all gonna get hit.
Nice.
So it's a good crowd control weapon, and that also applies for like enemies that are really big. So you want to damage multiple parts. An SR44 is really good for it. So
Except that takes aiming.
yeah,
Unless
I'm
it's a
running
big
out.
bugger.
there's ammo around here. Oh, there it is. Opticon. Yeah, that was gonna be the name of the game, right? Is that what you guys were talking about last time? That the actual name was gonna be called Panopticon?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you Google
They
it? Did
decided
you
to
look
go
at the
with Freedom Wars?
reference?
Oh.
Yeah, they show the actual picture. It's exactly what it is. It's like, so you see that background where it's like that. You just have a bunch of people all standing in front of their cells, like lined up. It's a big giant prison basically.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what Panopticon is. Like it's an enclosure of like inmates and stuff. Like you imprison people. It's a prison, essentially. Another word for it. I think back in the day, like they had that was like a Latin word or something, or a Roman word, or I don't know.
Yeah, that I'm not too sure on the origin of that one.
Yeah, yeah, it is a word that's like used to like find a place where they locked everybody up and whatnot.
Did they ever explain like the outer world?
No, they only just said that most of the animals are extinct and like water is limited. That's all I remember from what they said.
Yeah.
And how the main character got jailed in. We don't wanna.
Oh, you don't know the main character because he loses his memory.
Yeah, he starts fresh.
And then all of a sudden there's a god.
That's
what the fuck?
Oh, freaking Ares.
So okay, when it comes to like story writing, I was losing my shit, like trying to keep up with all this.
Well, they did it,
was
so
so
that you can
random.
create they did it so that they can create like a platform where you create your own character. You tell your characters.
Oh, you could like
they're the only one
revive
knows
a dead
the path.
person. Oh my god.
Yeah. So,
Hi, Sir Jacob. Thanks for stopping by in the YouTube chat.
What's his name?
man.
Simon.
Simon, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's either Simon or Simon, but that's usually how most of the Japanese names are pronounced. Yeah, there's like a lot more to it because you don't know what Anhai is about, and then we have Simon. Because it was kind of weird how they explained it. We're like, okay, so
it
you
was
guys...
all over the place.
Yeah, it goes like,
That's
are
why
you
when
guys...
it comes to writing, I was like...
It was terrible. It was like,
but
okay...
I wasn't mad. I just like find it... It could be... We could go in depth with it.
Right.
Because
like,
it was on like the surface level.
It was either like, okay, are you guys from like another dimension, or are you from like Lost in Time? I don't understand where you're going with this.
I just know that we're on war.
Yeah.
On high, guys.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And then, as soon as they introduced the plug ship, the game ended.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is Dioneia.
You fly on the Dioneia, so the little cutscene. I thought that was cute.
Did I get disconnected completely from
no.
I'm not
Well,
sure if I was
let me see.
disconnected completely.
It says
Still
3
in?
people. Yeah, I see Aki. I see myself. It says
I
3
see ya.
players out of 4.
I
There
see
you
ya.
are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're there.
There you go. No, because my freaking
What happened?
computer is.
No, the
Computer
lobby.
sucks.
He thought his feed had disconnected or something.
Yeah, because it kicked me off of my computer shuts down at times. It sucks. I hate it. Just,
By itself?
yeah, it's this thing is really it struggles. Like I remember Sin a long time ago. I told her I'm like, man, I could barely keep freaking Skype open. I don't use Skype.
Oh
And
yeah, you did tell me
She
that.
introduced me to Discord, and I'm like, oh, it works better. No,
Skype
wouldn't
should-
matter.
Imagine
Skype.
using Skype though.
Oh no,
no.
now forget it. No, dude, heck no.
I stopped using it because people be hacking.
Skype is. Yeah, Skype is hot trash,
Skype-
man. I never liked it.
I never liked it from the beginning. I was like, I don't like
that
this.
on your computer
garbage.
too?
Yeah. Shoot. No, well, back in the day, before Discord was a thing, that's
Something
what
like
you
the
just
old
had
person.
to use.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, you really don't know about anything else until we learn about, like, I learned about Discord from Sin. She told me about it. And she's like, oh, this is made by a bunch of independent developers. Like, they just made their own thing, and it's just starting off.
At the
and
beginning,
I
it
heard,
was
like,
just
man,
indie, huh?
Yeah,
I know
it
it's
was.
Yeah, it was
I blew up.
Because I started
now
Discord
it's
on
like-
what? 2015, 2016?
I think so.
2015. 2015 was the first time I heard of it, so
Thanks.
on there.
Yeah, because
It was when my channel was
So
starting off.
the funny
I don't
thing
know.
is,
I think it was Sin who introduced me to Discord.
it was me.
Yeah.
I know that Freedom Wars came out for the US 2014, and then Discord kind of surfaced 2015. So it was kind of like around the same time Freedom Wars came out. That's how I remember when Discord was first around.
I was too busy chatting
It was
on
2015.
PSN.
Yeah.
Yeah, you all were.
in Vita.
Oh no, the PSN chat. That's
We
where
were
it
all
was at.
being toxic in there. It's great.
Oh shoot. Man, I remember back in those are fun.
It's just
Yeah,
fun.
you know
looking back.
they is the chat still working on the Vita, or they I know they nerfed it. You can't chat with PS4 users anymore like you used to. At one point you were able
Probably.
to chat with PS4 players.
They
but
changed
they,
a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the thing is they increased the capacity of amount of people you can have in a chat room for PS4, and because of it, it broke the ability to have both Vita players and PS4 players together. They never patched it for the Vita. I'm pretty sure they could have done it, but they just didn't do it.
They removed something in PS4. What is that? Like you can make a group, not a group chat, but something else.
Oh, like it's kind of like pages, like group pages, or
Yeah, like a group
like
pages.
clubs or something. Yeah, and everyone likes it, and everyone joins, and you have like over 1,000
And it just died
members
down.
and stuff.
Wow.
Because no
Dude,
people
Sony
are
just
talking.
ended it.
Yeah.
Dude, people invested so much into it.
That's
and
sad.
They just dismantled it out of nowhere.
It's barely used by people. Also, only I think the big names are people benefiting on it. Not everybody.
Yeah,
That's why
they had. I remember there was like social groups on there that were really. I mean, it had thousands of people in there, and they really invested a lot into it. And they had like groups that you make for whatever whatever topic you want really. And they had it, things for specific, like say for Monster Hunter or Killzone or whatever it is. You make like fan groups, and people would just they search for games and they join it, so they can find other players that are on that topic that are playing too. And that's how so they were using that for a bit, and you can like the group and whatnot, and they just out of nowhere all that work that people put into, and bam, they just ended it. I guess maybe liability. Maybe I don't know. Maybe they feel
people spam like invites to.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then at the same time, like there's probably a lot of people who are trying to moderate, like complaining, like saying, "Oh, this person said this, I'm gonna report them." There's so many report functions going off that it's tough to keep up. So they're like, screw it, they just close the whole thing. And Sony had to like tend to every single like moderating like thing that's going on there. I guess it was just a headache on the moderators, and it's too much money because you gotta pay those moderators. And they used to use volunteers at one point, but then the volunteers sometimes they'll be like people who abuse their power because they're not officials or anything. And they're just people from the forums, and they're granted these moderation capabilities, and they'll pick favorites at times, and they let them go, and they start hiring like actual people from some other freaking country or whatever to moderate, and they just figure they don't want to pay them either, so they just close the whole thing. That's how I'm thinking that it went.
That's probably what happened.
So that's the most like logical explanation that would make sense why they just went ahead and just no warning just closed it. Yeah, I think there was a warning. I think they did. It wasn't as bad as I don't know. Knowing Freedom
The warning was
knowing
probably
Sony's track record.
It wasn't like noticeable.
Briefly. Yeah, no one cared. Or some
Because
people cared.
they normally would
like-
announce it on like social media that no one really cared
Yeah.
about. Until
I don't
someone
think
make
anyone
an
cares
article
anything
about
what
it.
Twitter has to say.
So
There's a lot.
by the time you realize,
People want
something's
their
gone.
games to come out. Yeah. The only time I know like people get mad is like when you take away their games. That's why I see people take to Twitter.
Yeah,
Don't
pretty
take
much.
away their games.
Get a better analysis.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But
Alright.
if there's some feature or something that no one asked for, and I don't know. all depends. Hey, Lilac, how come Lilac's not in chat? Lilac, get in chat.
She's probably busy with something.
She's probably busy.
Ah, okay. Is your internet behaving today too?
Maybe.
Depends. Lilac's one of the really cool veterans. What a good veteran. Yeah, there's so many good veterans around. I appreciate everybody.
We appreciate
They're showing the good old. Yeah, there's showing their like it's cool, man. Everyone shows up. After so many years, Freedom War stream is on, and bam.
I never could have imagined it.
Yep.
Same.
You don't forget a good game.
Well, I literally said this game is dead to me, and yet here I am.
Yeah, I mean, there's things.
Went my way to have my beta just to play this game.
Yeah, I mean, there are times that, you know, it's like you take a break and whatnot. And that's with a lot of stuff, but the nostalgia starts kicking in, and you're like, man, you know what?
So, as soon as I seen the announcement that the game is on time limit, like they're about to complete, I was like, oh boy.
I know. Shit got
when
real.
they announced their
It's like
the closure date.
it's like when you're dying, the light flashes before you. It was like that.
Oh, yeah, like all your memories, like
Yeah, it just
flash before your eyes.
That's what happened to me. I was so motivated.
And the first people you run into, and like, is this it?
It was like a life and death situation.
And level 2. Perfect.
Oh no.
I love the yo. You know they have a Dioneer mission in Soul Sacrifice.
I heard about that one.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Missed
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah,
I was
tried
gonna play it,
Dioneer.
but I bought
Dude.
Freedom Red first, and
Oh, you guys are gonna get upset. What I'm gonna say right now.
well, it's about
You know,
to
you
get
can use
disbanded, right?
Yeah, they're gonna close the servers for that too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
knew
the
about
same
that
day
too.
too.
We knew.
I heard.
Did you also know that you can also wield the God Arc in Soul Sacrifice?
Oh, that's actually
There's a
pretty
lot
cool.
of crossover, huh?
You get the Light Blade God Arc is in the game,
Oh yeah.
so you can devour with it and everything. That
I remember that.
was freaking cool. That was one of the awesomest like crossovers ever.
Oh, you fight
Why?
the wolf guy?
Yeah,
I didn't play the
Dude,
game, so I didn't know, but yeah, that's
it was
cool.
fun. You can also dress up your character like they had the Panopticon Center, male and female. You can put on the uniform. Yeah.
Another
I
game
vaguely
that-
remember
And they had
that.
the Abar as well as
extra uniform?
belt. And they had, dude, they had so many freaking awesome items in Soul Sacrifice. Yet, and like Freedom Wars was just so much more of a solid game. Because
I mean, really,
I played,
it's even on the
played both of
Phantasy Star Online.
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
yeah.
There's a crossover as well.
Oh wow, Fantasy Star Online, dude, that's one game that never came out. I don't think it came out in the West
It did.
entirely.
It
or
finally
something.
did. Yeah, it
did.
did. Recently, it did.
And
Just
it,
this
and
year.
it had the
This
Freedom
year,
Wars
yep,
content.
he's right.
Well,
It came out this year.
it came out last year or like the year
I thought it was
before?
this year.
But I thought it was this year.
Ew, something.
Ass hot.
PC
He's the
though,
only one that
isn't
plays it out
boy,
of all
was
of
that
us.
fast already?
Hold on,
They did
Fantasy
not-
Star Online though, but for PC or for PlayStation?
For PC.
Yeah, I think so.
PC and
Oh, okay.
Xbox.
Oh yeah,
So-
I remember it was on Xbox. And I'm like, dude, I would have had that game.
So I think the
Oh.
global version is only for PC, but the
But they have Freedom Wars.
Japanese
content, though?
version
It
is
makes sense.
Only in Japan, I think.
yeah only in Japan the Japanese version.
Oh, that's why. I'm like, how the heck did they get Freedom Wars content though? That's a PlayStation IP.
Yeah.
It's not gonna show up on Xbox or
Oh hell no!
or
Yeah,
so it's
yeah.
I was like, freaking heck. I was like contemplating on getting a freaking Xbox just for Fantasy Star or because I know my PC, like I have to get a whole computer to freaking play that thing on there, and a computer that can run a game like Phantasy Star would be pretty pricey.
He's gonna fire.
Not if we can stagger him and interrupt it. Eat that. Goodbye.
You got it.
Hey, I love this game. Oh my gosh, this is so satisfying when you pop, like when you break their pods. Just poof, and just freaking deleted.
It just gets stagger locked.
Yeah, I love this
I love
stagger
it.
effect.
I love this head back. Point, point.
Yo, that's that's one SR44 I never got around to making, like an actual, like a pure stagger SR44, the green and gold one. I have the black and red one, the willow element, but I want to make a stagger ailment variation. But the reason why I never went back to do it, when I got my growth rate one late bloomer SR44, I so excited that I upgraded it, and
missed the chance.
when I upgraded it, I'm like, wait a second, dang it, I forgot to clone it. So, yeah, and I was like, whatever. So I had a bunch of clone variations of SR44s that were Willow. I was like, dang it, I should have cloned it when it was before it was upgraded.
The impact
That way I can make all the elements. Yeah.
If
but
only
I
it wasn't green.
And I wasn't gonna do it all over again, because heck no, man. That grind to try
You
to
know
get
how
that
people were
growth rate one
bitching
late
about
bloomer
it
SR44,
because
I
it was
said, forget
color
it.
green.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh really? So wait, what? Like, some
Like-
people crafted it just for the color?
No, like they didn't like the color green.
Yeah. Oh me? No, I like black and red. Wait.
So I went for I think people were trying to min max on the weapon for PBE, but since it's
Yeah.
color green, they refused.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. They didn't like it for the color. Yeah. So I know
That's
it,
fair.
and it does. I mean, stagger ailment.
It's overall
slightly
better than the
affects
others.
humanoids. Yeah.
Does it?
I know it affects, guaranteed effects of abductors, but stagger does affect humanoids. You have to read on the weapon description. Some of them
I-
do. I think the AR.
I don't know if those
Large.
flavor texts are actually in effect in game, or they're just there for aesthetics,
Which effects?
like the stagger for.
The stagger? No, yeah, the stagger.
Otherwise, I would have noticed it by now playing PvP.
Yeah. Like the ailments would be more effect. I can't really tell you on PvP, but I know I know guaranteed for, say for instance, in co-op, yeah, stagger makes a massive difference. I've played with users that have like pure stagger builds. Literally, the Dioneia cannot do anything. The whole time it's like, bro, it's flinching the whole fight. It cannot get an
you're
attack in.
talking
It gets
for
interrupted.
bigger
PvE.
targets, yeah.
Yeah,
But
it's.
Does it work on
it
like a
affects-
humanoid, like the on-high guys?
Slightly. Like, I think the stagger effect, it says it on the weapon description, it's weak on humanoids, but it's strong on abductors. So you gotta read on it. The one that's actually strong on humans would be like the say for instance, I think AAW has like a really high on humanoids. I'll tell you right now.
Hello,
You gotta read on the
Kuno-sama.
weapon.
It's like 10k.
Yes, Freedom Wars is the best game ever. You're right.
I love Freedom Wars. Freaking heck, that is my go-to for any handheld game. I think Freedom Wars is my top handheld game. And people are like, hey, what about Pokemon? In my childhood, yeah, but I'm not freaking 11 years old anymore. I mean, I grew up, you know. I like Pokemon. It's awesome, but I played some of the later Pokemons and I can't keep playing it.
I stopped
I'm gonna get
after
people who are gonna get
Red
very
and
mad
Blue.
at me.
I was like, I'm moving on. Bye.
Yeah, the last one I got into, like that I really enjoyed, was Gold. I love the idea of going back to console, and I was like, man, that's cool. And then, you know, you can get all the old 8 badges again. I'm like, yeah, that's neat. But then when I got like the Diamond one, man, like they changed so much of the mechanics. I'm like, dude, this is the strategies that I used to exploit, and I can understand. I mean, as a kid, it upsetted me because, well, now it's understandable because it's balancing problems. They're addressing a broken system. What I
Right.
used to do is I used to use like say for instance for Charizard, I taught him Fire Spin, okay? Fire Spin is kind of like Wrap, right? So the opponent cannot move for 5 turns. But what and they don't really die from it.
Wait, what game? What game is this? 6?
Pokemon, the Red and Blue, right? So
oh, like
you play
the
original
turn-based
Pokemon.
game.
It's turn-based. It's turn-based RPG. So they can't move for 5 turns. That's how the old Pokemon games were. There's a disgusting way you can seriously exploit it,
I
right?
didn't know that.
You combine not just Fire Spin, or it can be anything, but I say Fire Spin just because it's freaking cool.
The
and I
hell?
got my Charizard.
People exploiting.
But you teach your Charizard Toxic. You teach your
Damn.
Charizard Toxic. So you inflict Toxic first, and what it does, the enemy becomes poisoned. The next turn, when you poison them, then you trap them for 5 turns. The enemy trainer cannot retreat the Pokemon, cannot do anything, it's stuck for 5 turns.
You can
And what
stun lock
Toxic
them,
is,
yeah.
every single turn the damage doubles, right?
Wow.
By the time it's the 5th turn, it's dead.
How is that
cannot get
not
out.
patched out?
A guaranteed broken victory. I did that, and bro, they patched it. They got rid of that shit.
Okay, they're patched.
So I was like, dude, I was, well, they can't, it's not patch, but I'm saying it now so it's a lingo. Because you couldn't patch back in the day when there was something broken. The developers were stuck with it. You have to wait until the next version of the game to make those corrections, and that's what they did with Diamond. So
Dang.
you can poison and then trap the enemy for 5 turns, and but poison damage does the same damage every turn. What Toxic is, the damage doubles every turn. By the time it hits the 5th turn, it's dead. I taught my Charizard at level it was like 45 or whatever. It had Fire Spin and it had Toxic. I fought a Blastoise level 65. Okay, water obviously beats fire. Blastoise level 65 got obliterated by Charizard that's level 45.
How is your Charizard learn a Toxic?
You can teach it to him. It's a TM.
Wait,
Yeah,
You get
he,
it from
different
Pokemon.
TMs.
I mean,
Yeah, you learn it.
he could
So-
learn it. He was able to.
Yeah, he was able to.
If you
teach
could find it
Charizard
out in the
and
fields or
you
where
can
you
fire
store,
spin.
yeah.
It is the most broken system, dude. Dude, I love Toxic. I cloned that and I taught it
Kind
to
of
all
weird
my
that he was
Pokemon.
able to learn it.
So any of my Pokemon that had like one of those turn-based attacks, like my I had the Victory Bell. She had Wrap, right? Never got rid of it. Everyone gets rid of Wrap, but in combination with Toxic, it does the same. It has the same effect. It just stops the enemy from moving for 5 turns. So, and
Busted.
it's the most broken thing ever, but bro, it's very satisfying. You can take on like the most powerful Pokemon, even if it's your weakness, and they're still dead. Toxic doesn't care about super effectiveness or whatever. It always deals the same amount of damage, even if the Pokemon is a really low level and the other
Were
Pokemon's
you
extremely
like
high.
fighting against real people?
Cable Link, you could, yes.
I heard about
If
that,
I would have
yeah.
done that, they would have got really pissed. That wouldn't. Yeah, no, I never used it against real people because I didn't want them copying my idea. I was so freaking quiet about it. Only want to save it like if someone wanted to make a bet on me, and they wanted like or something. They wanted like to. Like, make it
I didn't
really
even know that
interesting.
you could do that because
Yeah.
when I was playing Pokemon, I'm
Nasty.
usually like very over leveled. I grind
Yeah.
so much before I start fighting those
Yeah.
big battles.
Oh no,
Like,
you can
legit.
exploit that game. There's so many exploits in that game that have been overlooked that you can really take advantage of.
yeah, I
and
didn't
yeah,
look it up at all when I was playing Pokemon.
Yeah, that was a really, really broken mechanic,
Everything
and
was,
I can see why.
Always a first-hand
So,
experience.
so now what happens is if you try to do Wrap, the Pokemon can move. Wrap doesn't trap them; they can escape. The player can retreat them. Wrap is such a useless attack now, and I was so
Wait,
mad. 'cause that-
wasn't Rap the grass type attack?
Yeah, it was like no, it was normal type. So, but yeah, grass type Pokemon.
Oh
was
yeah,
used.
yeah. The Rap like from the snake Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like Ekans will use Wrap, or you
Yeah.
can have like
Or
you can also have. Yeah, I think there's I had my Bellsprout use Wrap, and then because I had the Bellsprout was my plant type that I used. Because I like the Pokemon cartoon show, and I like Team Rocket Pokemon, so I was like,
Wasn't that usually hit or miss though before they became?
Every attack can hit or miss. Yeah, I mean it's really depends. It just RNG. But it doesn't miss as much, but it could miss. It's not like Fisher. Fisher always misses, but when it does, it's a one-hit KO. That's the one you're thinking of. That attack is the most powerful Pokemon attack back in the day. It will KO you no matter what, but it's by chance. And
I usually just sword dance
hey,
my
got
way.
Kuno over here.
Yeah, he
76
remembers
ounces.
you.
Yo,
I was trying to get your
remember you in
attention.
2015.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you, my friend? How are you, friend? I'm doing good. How about yourself? I got familiar faces over here.
Yeah.
Kuno.
And
Kuno.
dude, your channel has so much. Your channel's a time capsule. For real. There's so many like old. It's like they're never gone anywhere. It's like everything's like 2015. We play Freedom Wars.
Step back in time. Yeah,
Oh,
it feels
shoot.
like that.
What happened to what's his name? Mr. Eggplant?
Mystery Eggplant. I don't know. I guess he quit streaming. I haven't.
I still
Oh,
I haven't seen him
I
in a
remember
while.
that name.
Yeah.
Tatum. You guys are fighting with Tatum now. Give me a second.
Okay, when I first started the game, I played with Mr. Eggplant before.
Mhm, I remember him.
Streaming, and man, I was like, damn, he's so strong. Like, he was destroying things so fast when I first started. In PBE, I mean in Call.
Yeah, he was one of the top players.
really?
Like I can't remember all of them, but there was a lot of good players back then.
He was one of those guys that I played with accidentally. And then sooner, I found out, oh, I played with this before. Look at him now.
And-
Thank you.
I love this game. I mean, it's crazy because it's just people still think about it, man. After so many years, go back to it.
It's the origin story.
I do that with a lot of my
Origin arc.
I do that so much in my old. I like to visit. That's why when I bought Freedom Wars, I made sure in the description, like when I was reading it, is it dedicated servers only or does it have some sort of offline? Because I don't want to invest in a game that once the servers are gone that I lose everything.
Right.
Gosh dang, that happened to me on PS Home and that freaking hurt, man. that sucked. Put a lot of hours in it. I mean, luckily it wasn't like PS Home is just like a social platform, but
Right.
you do invest. You do invest quite a bit in there. Now, one game that I'm setting myself up for failure in the future is World of Warships. I play that game. That's online only, and that's a heavy grinding. It's a free-to-play game, so it's really heavy grindy. That's all free-to-play games are. Yeah. So when the servers of that go down, and I know I'm gonna freaking feel it. I would have really liked to see like the developers like.
That's been going
release,
for
an
like
offline variant.
decades, so I doubt it'll go down soon.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it is a very successful. I mean, the developers for it, Wargaming, those guys are really making a lot of money. So I don't think they're gonna stop anytime soon. And the success from the PC is like you can pretty much see it very well into the consoles.
And every
people are enjoying
region
this
playing
game.
it because it's a
Yep.
free-to-play, I guess.
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. It's very grind heavy though. I think that's why people like it because when you're really good, it's because you put the time into it. So it's not just handed down. You have to. It's the fruits of your labor. And I like those kind of games that like you have a strong build because you work for it, put the time into it, and again it's something it's different. It's not just giving out like candy. You worked hard is because you worked for it. That's why it got a good stuff like that. Good for developers that teach that some good moral lessons out there. Fruits of your labors. It's kind of like how your old grandpa would talk and be like, you gotta earn what you get. And that's true though. I don't want to play a game that just hands out everything like candy and everyone has the same thing.
Yeah, that's pretty
I'd
boring.
rather be in a game like very few people have a very powerful weapon. And
They
few
found at the
people that have
beginning
it,
and
it's like,
okay, now it's
Yeah.
too fast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. If everyone has like all maxed out stuff, like it'll die out quick. There's
Oh, yeah,
no
for
like
sure.
incentive to keep going, like or to work hard on it. So this kind of gives you, and then at the same time, what I like about Freedom Wars is that it really encourages teamwork and helping others.
Agreed.
So
it does.
there'll be a person that's very interested. Hey, can you help me out? And it's like, yeah, and it makes it fun. It makes the game actually very much enjoyable. Wow, I aggroed this thing so bad.
Yeah, I was like, he's walking away.
Yeah, he's like totally chasing me. It's like, oh,
You know what's crazy? There's only like what 5 enemies,
yeah.
and they're all like just different color variation.
The reskins,
Yeah, different variations, different like.
But they're all
there's
the
different marks.
It could have been
Yeah,
a lot
they're pretty
more.
consistent.
Damn.
Mhm.
Just thinking about
Yeah.
the potential just
It sucks.
makes me
Yeah.
down.
I would have liked to see, like, no lie. I mean, in one of the cutscenes of the trailer of Freedom Wars, you see like oceans and like buildings like rising out of the oceans, like old abandoned cities that got flooded in the ocean. And I was like, bro, where's that map at? What if there's like some like maritime like abductors, like a whale or something that you freaking fight? It's like, oh shoot. Or like giant shark abductors or something. That would have been freaking amazing. Like an octopus or whatever the heck, freaking, whatever. Just some crazy marine animal that comes out of nowhere, and you fight on the rooftops of the buildings.
God dang it.
And that would have been cool, man. Like they pop out of the water, they jump onto the land, and they jump back in the water, and then, like there'll be like little situations where you have to kind of change up your strategy depending on the enemy's positioning. So yeah, just keeping everything fresh. Shoot. Again, a lot of potential, a lot of areas in the world in the universe of Freedom Wars that they didn't really show either. I really would like to see the area, because I don't know if you watched the anime like Blue Submarine #6.
I vaguely remember that
so-
one.
I think
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
watched that.
It was made by the same director that I think did Last Exile. And like the same, yeah, the Last Exile was beautiful. It has like the director does, yeah, he likes to combine CGI with like hand-drawn animation, so he does both. So like all the characters are drawn, but the background is all CGI, and it's like, it's interesting. It looks really, really nice, and I mean, it's beautiful to a point. I always thought so. And they have this scene where like you see like the whole city, and like, because there's barely no land anymore, so everything's underwater, and the only thing that sticks out of the water are what used to be cities, like the type of like abandoned skyscrapers, and you just see everything in relics and ruins. And that's what Freedom Wars reminded me of. I'm like, man, that
I can see
would
that.
have been that map would have been so cool to see, like to play in this game. I would have loved to see that so bad, because I love that. I love the ocean a lot. So the reason why I like World of Warships, and I like all that nautical stuff. So cool. But yeah, freaking heck. And I drank way too much water. I'll take a break right after this.
Okay, yeah. Pee break
Alright.
for you.
Yeah. Hold on. I'll make quick work of this Formosa here.
That's fine.
You should grab something to eat since.
Oh no, I did. I had me friggin' chicken nuggets, as well as I think was I had like a pastry as well too that came with it, and then I had what else? I got food waiting for me as well too. I got steak. Yay. That's later on though.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh man. Like steak and rice. Oh,
That
love
sounds good to
with
me.
mashed potatoes. Yeah, dude, it's hearty.
You get a rice and a mashed potato.
Yeah, rice, mashed potatoes.
Damn.
And, yeah, rice, mashed
You're
potatoes.
getting the
and
carbs.
steak. Yeah, dude. No, it's good food, man. Good food. Hearty food. The food of champions. Good. My bad if I don't want to. Okay, there you go.
Are you doing the
I'll
webs?
fire the webs and
Okay, you got
yeah,
it.
have anybody in the way of it. You guys harvesting? I actually put this loadout. I usually don't carry web cannon on this build, only because I was helping people earlier with breaking boxes and stuff. Man, the freaking web cannon is nasty effective for that. But I guess
It
yeah,
is.
we'll start breaking some boxes. This is kind of a dinky variation, is it? Yeah, it's a standard rotatum. Regular type, not a alpha class or anything. So we can you just start going. in Spider-Man mode.
Suck it.
Damn, you were dodging that.
Huh? Who? Which one?
I was watching you. You were dodging the lasers.
Oh yeah, the zigzag.
That was pretty cool.
Thank you.
The melee attack dodge I love the mechanics of this game. For the light melee, the dodging attacks, it's so handy. Like if you ever deal like with snipers and stuff. Like say for Hawk Shadow and whatnot, so that's really cool. Triangle button while sprinting. Oh gosh, this game does have some good mechanics to it.
It really does.
So what are y'all gonna do as soon as the server's nice?
Be sad for 10 minutes.
Be quiet for 10 minutes.
No, I'll get over it.
Yeah.
Move on.
Pretty
I'm probably
much.
gonna do the same thing. Like Sin came up with like a cool name.
I'm gonna
And they
ruminate.
call it like freedom. Like we were like trying to think what's gonna happen, and you know how they do like the whole Freedom Fridays event. I'm like, well, I'm gonna keep the name and just like call it like Free Choice Fridays or Freedom Choice Fridays.
Yep.
So that way, we open up the like one level of Freedom Wars. So if anyone does have a question, if they're stuck on something or just advice, that we still have something that's kind of there paying homage to the game. And then on the very same stream, the viewers can go ahead and vote for a game of their choice. So whether they like to see maybe God Eater or something along those lines, we'll transition to that game during that stream. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So Friday is gonna be kind of like a freebie day that you guys, whatever the viewers want to see, they just vote in the comment section.
Will you be doing this every Friday?
She's
Oh man, that's up to Sin. It's her stream. If it
What?
were me, man, I wouldn't mind.
No, I mean
I'm not gonna lie, I would.
on your end, 6.
Yeah, they are. He's talking
On
about
my end,
E6.
like do an event every day? Or
No,
until
like
they
every
close out, like,
Friday
the
or
countdown?
every day.
Or every Friday? Oh, I mean that wouldn't that'd just be a regular Friday
or
for me
every
then.
day.
Every day that would be new. Cause if it's just every Friday, I'm like, well, that's what I've been doing for the past long time.
Yep.
But
I've lost in
For-
touch.
yeah, no, I haven't gone it. The only time like when my computer went out, I was out for like about a year. So there was that. And then but I came back and we've been continuing on the events. We just picked up where we left off. And yeah, we've been doing the Friday events every single Friday 6 p.m. We never stopped. But what I'm thinking is maybe like start doing some after streams or something. I don't know. But it really just depends. I don't want to overdo it either.
Right.
Because there's
Have you
if
ever like
people wanna
get
see it-
burned out?
if I get burnt out, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm human.
How I mean I meant to ask how often.
How often do I get burnt out?
Yeah.
As long as I as long as I don't like play the same mission over and over and over again, I have to like, change variety. So I
That's
would
fair.
try to, I try to keep like I do like consistent streams, but I keep it like down to 2 hours. I don't try to have like, there's people who stream like, they do like 10-hour streams, 8-hour streams.
Yeah. I've seen
That's tough.
It
Like
is.
I've seen a lot of people who normally do those streams and they do get burned out. Like they end up hating the game. And then they take a break from it for like a few months and they come back to the game only to do it again like another 8 hours, and then they're like, man, I can't stand this game. But if you do it like at a tasteful amount, you don't get burned out. So it's that's the thing. You have to just keep it tasteful. If you overdo it, then
Yeah.
it will probably you're gonna end up. It's gonna turn into work because it's already you got to keep everything fresh in your head.
I agree.
So yeah, so that's why for me, if I do a live stream, I try to keep it. I have a lot of people like, man, keep streaming, or they're down for more. But I think 2 hours is just comfortable.
Yeah.
It's people end it and they're satisfied with it. It's not like too long. It doesn't drag on very long. You don't run out of things to say either. But the nice thing is like while live streaming and interacting with the community, there's always like a new topic that's coming up that you can talk about and cover on for the time being, and so there's always that keeps it fresh, and always seeing new people too, because I always see different people by showing up. So and then they got different questions, and yeah, I'm more obliged to answer whatever questions they know that I know how to answer. So for that way, it's not bad. And I to me, I look at it more. It's like the objective is to help people,
Right.
and they provide the objectives. They provide the missions, and we just take care of them. We help them out, and you get in the end, you get like the feeling of helping somebody else, which is a pretty good feeling. It's nice, because they get happy and they're like, yeah, I was stuck. I have people message me and they'll tell me, man, I couldn't. I couldn't find somebody, wow, you really helped me out with this. I learned a lot of new things I didn't know before. Things like that is, I guess that's where you that's where you are, I guess that's
another.
that's where you live, right? That's where you feel that you're alive.
Oh yeah.
I guess, I don't know.
Yeah.
So in helping others is where you feel that you're alive, and I like that. So it's nice. Everyone has their own different ways. I guess me, it's just like I like helping people.
That's fair.
Einstein said it himself, like a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. So with that kind of looking at it that way, it's actually it's cool. It doesn't matter like if it's a mission you don't really care about. The benefit is, the joy comes from when the person's like, wow, they get really happy about something they didn't think they were able to do before, and then you teach them something and how they can do it. So that's kind of cool. You're passing down just whatever, very simple things, but it's meaningful to some. So that's cool. I like it. All right, anyways,
Yeah, that's pretty.
where are you fighting? Oh gosh, hold on. Let me take washroom break right quick.
Oh yeah,
Be right
you gotta
back.
go to the restroom.
Alright.
That's fine.
I drank a lot of bottled water, right? I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
It's okay.
I have to for the freaking my voice hurts after a while, so I gotta drink a lot
It's
of water.
fine. Go for it. It's fine.
Alright, be right back.
I don't
Alright,
know what's here. You got into it, huh? I said he got into it. I only asked a simple question.
He always says that.
It became so deep.
I know.
I was like, I don't want to interrupt.
I feel the same.
I didn't mean to. I didn't. This that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. We're all used to it by now.
That's kind of funny. So who are playing right now? Is that you, Aki?
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Oh, missing one player.
Yeah.
Who's in here? Lilac. Are you joining him?
I think she's busy at the moment.
Yeah, because I'm probably just gonna watch. I don't know.
That's cool. Don't worry about it.
Or Tomato can join.
I see Toma in the chat, yeah.
Hey, yo, join him. I'm sure he would play.
I know he would.
So, what you been up to, Aki?
Not much. Really not much.
Like, have you been like studying, working?
Not really. I've been doing Blender courses, but I haven't been doing them. I go on, go off.
Or just learning on the side? I got you. Do you still like play a lot of games?
Oh yeah,
Like what?
I'm back.
Hey, welcome
Hi,
back.
Hi, Six.
like Freedom War,
I think
Mabinogi, a lot of games like God Eater. I like, but I haven't played. Persona I've been playing a lot. 3 in specific.
Yeah, he's been playing Persona 3.
Hey, you still play God Eater to this day?
Oh yeah, but I haven't played it in a while. I played last year.
It's fun with people.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's very
I
true.
like any game with. I think games are best enjoyed with people.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there's only so much you can play a game on your own, but one of the things like that.
If it's
I
a
think
single
that was-
player, it better has a. This for me personally, it better has a good story writing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, God Eater has a good story.
Oh wow.
Storytelling is like a
Popology?
Yeah.
I haven't seen Popology in a long time. How's it going?
Oh, Popology! Hey! Popology's on Earth.
Wait, this sounds
Fucking-
very familiar.
Yeah, Popology.
Popology, yeah. Popology's one of old school player.
Yeah, he is.
Old school. Yeah, he shows up on my stream.
Oh,
every
okay, I
now and
remember.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Quite a bit.
remember him now. Damn. Seeing his name like, what is this? 2016?
It's like going back in time.
The FW in Popology stands for Freedom Wars. Mm-hmm.
Mm. All right, we'll go with
I have no idea.
that. Okay
Well,
with
that's what I've always thought.
Freedom Wars Original. That's what FWO stands for.
it. All right, I'll go with that.
Freedom Wars Original Player. FWOP. Freedom Wars Original Player. Ology, which is the study of he's schooling everybody because
Yeah, it makes
he's
sense.
witnessed it all. So
Witness.
He's learned, so now he schools.
Witness me.
Yep. Oh shoot! I love the community. It's so amazing. But yeah, one of
They're
the coolest things I would say in just overall in gaming, when you first start off a game like Freedom Wars, all right? It's really. It's a very tenaciously tedious type of game. So you're gonna be stuck, and these monsters are gonna be really powerful and like just insanely like OP and whatnot at times. You're gonna feel that way. And sometimes you really need help, but you can't find help from anybody until you make a lobby or something. Nobody wants to join it. You put up a mission, no one wants to join it, and you're like, man, I really need help. And then one day, a super powerful character shows up out of nowhere. Freaking just instantly deletes and obliterates a giant behemoth of a monster you've been struggling with. You're like just left in awe, like I cannot believe what I just witnessed. That was such a much powerful fight, bro. That literally, that feeling was freaking heck, man. That's a pretty cool. Like I'm not gonna lie, that happened to me when I first started. Hey, someone's connection's having freaking a seizure. It's all good.
Oh shit.
Someone
really?
joined and left.
All right.
Oh no.
Dude,
I think it was not.
there's like
It was hot. Oh.
like do you know the feeling? Hold on, let's get the Shit, I was trying to revive you, but I got staggered by the shenanigan abductor. What I was saying is one of the coolest things I guess that's what I felt, and I'm pretty sure other people feel that too. Like, say if they try to put up a lobby and like no one joins it, and then you get people who join it and they help you out. That's a pretty cool feeling. I don't know why, but I thought that was super cool because it happened to me. And I'm like, man, I want to do that. I want to get my character like super strong and whatnot, and like join others that need help and whatever. And it's just that is a cool feeling. It is. So you're helping people, and they're being able to be part of a fight. And not only that, they're getting stronger because of all those new materials that they've obtained. So they can go ahead and pass down they can pass down that torch, and they can help other people. And it's kind of like it's pretty neat. I like that concept. I don't know how to put it really good into words or anything, I guess. But it's just something that I just feel was something that I do appreciate. Like I do like about a game like this. Because in the beginning you may not be all that strong, but if you keep at it, And again, the more times you fight these monsters, the more parts they would drop. You start collecting those parts bit by bit. You will have enough of them. Pretty powerful setup. And there you go. Then you become a superhero one day. You never know. It's awesome. That's why I like that. I really like that kind of approach and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Got the.
I got him.
There you go.
Get that dang spider out of my face!
Oh, where is it? Is it still? Oh,
It's
there
moving.
It is. I can't even see in front of me. That is for the sandstorm. Holy freaking cow! This thing is, yeah, that was ridiculous. There we go. Hey. Hey, Hotshots over here. Professional streamer, by the way. Honey? Magical tomato! Hey, a kangaroo abductor. Lilac says Grandpa 6. Oh, what the heck? I'm a grandpa. Yay! Oh, back in I walked 15 miles!
Oh god.
Back in my day. What the freaking...
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you whippersnappers. Complaining things are too far. We had to walk 15 miles in the snow with no shoes.
That's frostbite,
Oh,
sir. That's frostbite.
Yeah. Man, back in our days, we had 15 toes. Oh shoot! What? I don't think that's normal. Yeah, shoot, man. Those were the hard times. And you had a bunch of like unsolved freaking mysteries of medical science atrocities. Oh shoot. Alright, anyways. Let's go donate this stuff here. You got a lot of stuff, a lot of materials. Oh man, not this. The missions.
Mission, yeah.
It's crazy.
I figured I'd throw that one in there.
Fucking 15 miles. I got that from the Rugrats. You remember the grandpa?
Grandpa. Yeah, I vaguely remember, and now I heard that a while back the Rugrats got a reboot, and it's not the same. It's not the same. Like Grandpa's a hippie now or something like that. I'm like, he's not an old war veteran anymore. Yeah.
Because it was like the old. The grandpas back in those cartoon shows were like, you know, they're
old war veterans. Yeah.
Are they still airing?
They're like the greatest generation. Grandpas.
I think it was only for like
Now
a short
it's like-
time. Yeah.
And now it's like the grandpas are like the hippie generation, so they're all the lazy ones.
Yeah,
So
he's right.
completely different. That mentality is like, back in my days, we used to sacrifice and work hard. And it's like, no, you don't hear that anymore. So,
They were smoking weed.
Yeah,
now
pretty much.
Yeah, it's a lot of big different atmosphere, that's for sure. We've come a long way. Man.
They're bad games.
Alright, let's get ready for... Oh, dude, Houston Panopticon. Hey! Let's go. Wait, what are we fighting? Ramosa.
Ramosa and
Emperor.
Paradox.
That's your favorite mission.
I know. It has my pop Panopticon on it too.
Yep. Doesn't it... If you do those missions, I'm not sure if it increases your... Does it increase... Well, I think every mission increases your Panopticon points regardless of what city it is. So, I think it only applies for invasions.
Yeah, I think so.
You want to, like, drop another Panopticon.
Among the... Is that Say?
What?
Among the Silence that just went on?
Oh, that's Lilac's username.
Oh, that's Lilac.
I have to turn it off. I keep forgetting to turn off notifications.
It grew up my attention because it sounded so familiar.
Join us.
Freaking Lilac.
Lilac's internet is a battle of its own.
Stop.
I
laughing.
feel
It's not that bad.
I'm not mad or anything.
Lilac, you are a soldier. You are a soldier of fortune. You are humble. I respect you. I honor you. I've seen you in the front lines struggling with your connections, and you keep at it and you don't give up.
There's a
to have
big difference between respecting and making fun of somebody. Six.
I'm not. No, I respect it. I honor the determination of not giving up. Right. So that's how we roll. And you are here because of it. So good to have you.
Alright.
Salute. I'm saluting you right now. There you go. Salute. Big camera. Okay, we got. We have phase 1 out of the way. Let's see. We have 1 slot open.
Yeah, go ahead.
Key part.
Go ahead. And
The
take
4th player. Unless a Scar take it.
Oh no, I'm watching here. Like
He's
I'm
chilling in the
sitting-
back.
Yeah.
Sitting bird.
It's like a 1 open spot that you guys can join. It's amazing.
Well, so just so you know, it is password protected. I had to because remember when I first made the first room, like 2 newbies were in there, and I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work out.
And like, if you can join. Did we ever trade rap sheets yet? I don't know if we have. I think we did.
No.
Still? What the heck, dude?
You better do
Just
it now.
okay, wait, okay. Get her in that room and just get it out of the way. I don't want to hear it for the next 10 years.
Freaking heck. It's like the servers went down and we still forgot to exchange rap sheets.
Get it over with.
You never got in my rap sheet.
No.
There you go.
No, we haven't. And that's, dude, I had an episode.
Since you mentioned it, I don't think I have Lila.
Dude,
She
I had a stream
has 2 usernames. That's why.
Oh,
Bro,
I
we
think I have the old one.
Yeah, you have the old one.
Oh, dude. I was featuring everyone's rap sheet.
And you
like,
couldn't find
memories of
hers.
Celebrating Freedom Wars, and we couldn't find.
You couldn't
mine.
find my old one because it was you deleted it.
I didn't delete it. No, you're making assumptions. We never exchanged rap sheets. I've always assumed either I had it or either I was maxed out, and I didn't have space. Because I remember I would tell people I'm already maxed out. I was always, and I said that a lot. I'm not. I cannot remember if I told you I was maxed out. Maybe that was the case. If I don't have it, it's because I would never delete your dang rap sheet. What the heck? Unless I did accidentally making space for someone else, but I wouldn't though. I would recognize your character, and I wouldn't have done
I
it.
got replaced.
Period. No, that's impossible.
Thanks,
You're
six.
one of the veterans. No, there's no evidence of that. You cannot start making assumptions without evidence. It has to be proven that such an event took place.
Oh my
You
god, it's
cannot
kind of
prove
plus.
it never happened.
Yeah. What was your old one, Lila?
I
I
don't
always remember Lag's name being Lilac.
Was it like Chocobo something?
Oh, the Chocobo M, yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely Chocobo.
I never
Chocobo
remember that.
M19, I have it.
Oh my god.
Damn. I was like, who the hell is this? Until I saw Lilac in there.
You're like, I don't know this person.
Is Ramosa still? Oh shoot, my bad. I should be going over the Ramosa. My bad.
I
went
wonder
to the
if
turn.
it messed up with the rap sheets because you know how PSN allows you to change shit. You're
Maybe,
online.
maybe.
Oh, freaking Ibarra wasn't fast enough. My bad. I was trying to go for the revive.
It's cool.
Hockey.
We got this. We got this. I would avenge you. I'll be avenged.
Well, there he goes. Boy.
Yeah, this guy's Ramosas can be really shenanigans. Doing good though. We're gaining momentum here.
Wow, what is that link being posted in your chat?
What?
I'm not touching it.
I'm not touching it either. Hold up, I'm gonna block him.
Just delete it.
Is that one of those do you want to be famous links?
You don't have to block him. Sin has
I'm
never
still
changed
waiting to
ever.
become famous.
It's like I would do it, but I got my hands full right now,
It
so
might be a
yeah.
fun bot.
It's just yeah, it's probably just a bot. It's like I'll get to it. But for now, nobody touch that damn thing.
It's a bot.
Huh?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. It happened. There's finally a freaking submarine in Conclave. The USN. Yes! Oh, I've been waiting like... We're 2021, Lilac. I've been waiting since like 2015 practically. 2014 or 2015. There's finally a submarine character. That's all. I just want to throw that out there. Finally happened.
What game are y'all talking about?
The ship game, Conclave.
Oh,
like, yeah, like
Casey.
Leona,
I call that Casey.
Her inspiration.
So
Leona's partially her inspirations come from that game. So she's like, I have inspirations from Killzone and also the Conclave Abyssal. Like when you look at like Leona, she kind of like has a.
They
whole
got replaced by Azurlane.
Yeah. Nah, Azurlane's. Well, technically they're doing better in the sense that they have more budget. They're reaching out more to collaborative stuff, which gives them more publicity. But Conclave to me, hands down, that's my go-to. To me, it's Azurlane. They're like bootleg. They just copied someone else's idea and they made it, and they became famous for it. So
it's because
like,
of
for
those
me, I want to support the
fan
original
service,
artist.
I swear to God, they're making money.
Ah, bro, yeah, nah. That's the only way they can get like more famous. Like, yeah, there's memes for that actually. It's pretty funny. It's like working. You have like 3 ships. You have well, it does obviously works. that's how
like
that's
just how many
way everything works, I suppose. But there's it's like I don't even want to say it on the stream, but I'm gonna try to say it in the most
You're about to get attacked.
Possible. No, it's not. It's an opinion. It's not like, you know, it's not fact or anything. But and what I'm saying is a kind of a funny meme. Like you seen the meme of Conclave? Like you see like the actual ship, and there's 3 pictures, or there's 2 pictures. I'm gonna say the first one. There's 2 pictures. You have one which is the ship, an historic picture of the ship, and you have the other one that is an anime ship girl, right? So it's like a Japan's take of ship character into humanoid form. And then the ship is saying, who are you, right, in the meme? And then the anime girl, the ship girl, is responding, I'm you, but I think it's like, I'm you but sexier or whatever. And then they got that same image, right? But instead of it being like Otago, and it's the Conclave character, and it's like saying, Conclave character is saying to the other Azurlane character, who are you? And the Azurlane character responds, I'm you, but
better.
Explicit word. Yeah.
Oh.
I'll just leave it at that. Like explicit word. I'm you, but more explicit word.
I feel like I've seen this.
So yeah, you fill it in. I'm gonna keep it as Disney as possible. So there's like a meme going on that Azurlane is like a more, like you thought it was like, okay, you know, usually with these games there's always like a degree to fan service, but Azurlane kind of went overboard with it. Like, you know, they kind of went too much, I guess, I suppose, I don't know. In order to sell more, they did succeed in those extended sales, but whatever. I don't know. I just think that they're cashing in on someone else's idea. Like they bid off their idea and like they're becoming famous for it, and that bothers me. It's like an artist that you support that came up with an awesome, really cool thing, and someone else copied it and became famous for it.
Oh yeah.
So for me, that's how I kind of feel like my take on Azurlane and on Conclave. Conclave was the originator of it. I like the work. I want to see more of it. I would want them to grow more.
Is it still going?
Produce more. Yeah. Azurlane is still going. I'm pretty sure it's probably
it's
still
old.
is.
It's older than.
But Conclave is still going. They just released a new character. They have a submarine, an American submarine for the first time after so many dang years. I was waiting for it.
He
So,
hasn't
I love
gotten
submarines.
English version though.
No, it has not. Like Azurlane's already in English. I've imported a Japanese copy of Conclave to show them my support. I bought an official retail version, shrink wrapped and sealed and everything. I was so happy about it. Oh, everybody, you got the whole family. Hello, everybody. Oh shoot! It's a Christmas miracle.
I just realized he didn't notice. I had to push it closer.
Hello, everybody. Oh man, this is hold on, I gotta wait. Rap sheets. Hold on, sending rap sheets. I gotta make sure I got space. Now I'm gonna make sure. If I have to delete 20 people. Family is here. Family is here. I'm not gonna delete 20 people, but if there is a name I do not recognize, I am so sorry. But I recognize a lot of these names. But except, where's Lilac? I'm gonna send rap sheets.
It's hard to delete people when you like know everybody.
Yeah.
You just had to resort on deleting the inactive one.
I have rap sheets added from people who have not played since 2015. Like they haven't played the game again. Like the last time they logged on, Freedom Wars was like 2015. It actually tells you the last time they updated the rap sheet. It usually happens automatically when you autosave. It automatically updates the rap sheet with it too. So, yeah, like people back in 2015 I still have added. So that, I usually clear
Where
that.
can you see that?
When you look at their rap sheets, it tells you the date, like how long they've been affiliated, like you've been knowing them, and then it also tells you like the last time they've updated a rap sheet. So it's on the rap sheet.
Where's that located? The last time they updated their rap sheet?
I will tell you right now. Let me check.
Because I know
so
the
go to
affiliated one, the one that says on the bottom right.
Hold on. So when you go to affiliates, like I'm gonna go to like right now, I'm going to Sinful Heart, and it says the last time, like we've been affiliates since December 7th, 2014. Hey, what the heck? It's an anniversary of friendship.
Yeah, pretty much.
December. Yo, that's like 4, 5, 6. That's 3 days away.
Yeah.
That's 3 days away. Wait, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 7 years.
Yeah.
7 years. Bro, that's cool. We're doing a stream.
All
I can't speak for you.
I know. I'm like, what day does it fall on? Well, I am off. I am off Monday, so if you want to stream together, I'm totally down for it.
Tuesday. It's on a Tuesday. Yeah,
it's on
bro.
Tuesday?
Hands down.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
on Tuesday.
That's the only. Yeah, Mondays I'm always off, but you want to do it early, cause like Tuesday I'm always working Tuesday night, so I'm just giving you a heads up.
Oh, okay. No, dude, don't push yourself though. It ain't worth it. Life comes first. Don't oversleep and don't ruin your sleep schedule.
Oh, I know.
Right. Let's see. Hold on. Let me make space here, cause.
Yeah, it only says the affiliated since it didn't say when they last logged on.
I guess it says. All right. Hold on. You know what I look at? I guess maybe hours played. Nah. Oh, that's I think I'm getting confused with.
That's what I was kind of wondering where you.
Oh.
Because I was just checking my rap.
I think I'm getting confused with Monster Hunter, because Monster Hunter does give you a date pen.
It does.
It's Monster Hunter. But I've been deleting people. I delete people that have no hours in it. Like they have very little hours. Like there are people that literally have 1 hour in the game. And
so some people
like
retain their.
I know how I calculated it. People with 1 hour in the game, and we've been affiliates since 2015. That's how I calculated it. Because if I've been having you as a friend since 2015, but you only played for about an hour, pretty sure we never played again.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's how I did it. So that's how I'll calculate people that don't play. Yeah, because I mean, if I had you added since 2015, we still play together, you are going to have more than 1 hour in this game.
But
So,
did you consider that sometimes they corrupt their file, and once they logged on again, it'll be reset to 0 hours?
Does that happen?
Oh
man.
So when that happens, the way I calculate it is by their CP points from PvP. Because it doesn't.
I guess what. You know the best way? Actually, not even. Dang, I was gonna say like maybe if I don't even remember. Usually, what I would do is if I cannot remember the name, but the problem is with Freedom Wars, people change their names.
Yeah.
So that's hard too.
That's
You gotta remember the name and the PSN ID, and that's something that is not.
Well,
that's
that's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
It has to happen.
Yeah, you gotta make some space.
All right, I'm I'm gonna see someone whose name is not like doesn't have a new thing next to it. Cause some of these names like they say new next to their name, and that means that the rap sheet's been updated. Yeah, when I look at that, like people have like the new next to their name, they have like a good amount of hours in their stuff. I mean, some of them. One guy had like 60 hours. So yeah, I guess it all depends. Yeah, that's tough. They should put the date.
Yeah.
It'll be so helpful.
It's
Because
hard.
Monster Hunter does it.
You just gotta trust your gut, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I look at the hours, I look at their sentence, I look at if how long we've been affiliates for, and then if they have very little hours and we've been affiliated for a long time, but they don't like. This guy's 2015. I never seen this character ever. Like I've never run into this person again, so I guess I'll make space. I guess I have to go by just like if I remember the character or not. If I don't remember them, that means they don't show up on the streams as much. It's hard to remember them. So that's the way I would see people a lot. And I try to remember. Either that or you got a really catchy name or something that sticks out. Reloy Spankins, that's a name I can't forget. That's a good name. Like earlier we ran into the stream here. Yeah, I recognize that name. That name's popped up on my stream a few times. So that's a Freedom Wars fan. Alright, anyways. I am going to accept rap sheets. Here we go. Oh wait, send it again because it reset it, I suppose, because I didn't have space. Now I should have space. I have space for one. Depending on how many of you guys want to send me rap sheets. Here you go. He'll beat you to a lilac. Give me a second. Let me make space right now. I'll make another one. I need 2 spaces available. Let's see. Yeah, because once these servers are down, that is it. There ain't no going back. Like last time, dude, that feeling was crunchy. I was like, what? I didn't like that feeling at all. Alright, here we go. Looking for a name. Magical Tomato. I'm still in. Hey, Magical Tomato. What? That's Yeti, the wonderful creator of the Yeti accessory.
Pepperoni
The most
Yeti.
lovable accessory ever. It's a little chibi Yeti.
It's so iconic. As soon as I see a Yeti, it has to be.
I just think of Pepper and Yeti. Like I can remember Tomato's old name because of just the Pepper and Yeti dual thing. The Magical Tomato was like updated, and then I think it changed. Was it no Pepper and Yeti? Was that somebody else?
No, that's him.
Is Tomato and Pepper this one and the same?
Hey, fucking excuse you, I'm the family pet. Hello?
Wait,
I'm talking about Yeti.
we need a spray bottle real quick. Hold on.
Excuse you.
I mean, you sound more like a dog.
Is this why I need to get the spray bottle?
Oh shoot! Isn't that for cats?
I'm about to
It
throw
works for
hands
both.
with some bullshit. I'm over here because Sony's goddamn incompetence and I'm being called the family dog. This is some bullshit. I'm on that ass.
Oh boy. Oh, you got.
There he goes.
Let's see. Well, that's it.
He'll be fine. He just needs a milk bone.
It's dying.
I'm looking for. Let's see. What he's cool to name. I think this is 2004. Whoa, 2014. It's an old.
Yo, Aki might have fallen asleep.
Was that?
Oh, he's still awake. Never mind.
I heard him earlier.
He was He was laughing.
Yeah, I heard
him. Man.
He sounds so low sometimes. I couldn't hear him.
It's okay.
Oh, it's cool.
Hey, let me raise a
All right. Time to accept rap sheets. All right, perfect. Now I got space. Yay. Okay, accept rap sheets.
Goodbye, random person.
Oh man.
Goodbye,
wish-
random person.
Whoever 6 deleted.
Yeah, there's 2 people that got deleted.
Rip.
I just deleted those that I have added since like 2014. But they
Dang,
have
that's
very
old.
little hours. Yeah, that's the only and if I don't recognize them, like if I really, like those are the 3 things I have to go by. if you've been on there for the longest time, I don't remember your character and I don't remember your name. So, and you have very little hours. That's if you meet all of those, then you're in subject for I have to remove for somebody else who is more active, or I actually can remember. I feel so bad. But anyways, I'm pretty sure they moved on.
The person who has standards, you know what? I respect that.
I'm just making you feel bad, but you'll be alright.
I'll live. I'll live. All right. What is it that I need? Oh, I gotta send rap sheets now. Oh, I gotta send my rap sheets to you guys. Hold on.
Huh?
It doesn't do like auto send afterwards, does it? And that's Monster Hunter that auto sends it, I think. How do I send rap sheets again? What the freaking heck? Okay, I'll have to square.
Press square.
Located. Yeah, it's located somewhere else. Never mind. Okay, so send rap sheets. Here you go. Everybody get my rap sheet again. Even though like Sin has my rap sheet, I think already.
Yeah, it's just sitting there.
Dang it. It's just sitting there. I knew. Just collecting dust. So sad.
I don't know how I met Sin.
I don't remember either.
I think you met Sin because I knew Sin, and maybe no. I don't know. I really don't know.
remember-
Either we collaborated. Either we were collaborating.
Wait,
and we probably
what
met
did you
through
say,
that.
Lila?
I said meeting Scar is like a cryptid sighting.
A cryptic sighting.
Yeah. It's like Bigfoot.
I think she's saying you were an enigma at the time.
Trying.
You see Scar once, then you can never get them out of your mind.
Oh.
Wait, what? Do I like stick out like a sword something? Kinda? Is that what you're trying to point at?
I am not a block dancer.
Oh my god.
Monster fighting? Oh, hold on. Ah, okay, never mind. They're trying to find the. Attention deficit is bad.
Oh, Yo, Sin, I think I remember now. I think you carried me on Dynasty.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
me.
I think that's the first one I met you, and you probably didn't even know you played with me. But
Probably.
Yeah,
I
you know
remember
what?
there's
That's
a
kinda
blue-haired
accurate.
guy with a crown.
I'm the only one with a crown.
Did you ever
That's kind of
exchange your
accurate how I
rap
met
sheet?
Sin for the first
And
time.
always
really.
Mhm.
kill the Dionysus so fast. It's
The
probably
only
Sin.
way I remembered was because I've exchanged rap sheets, and when I ran into Sin again,
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I
that's
sent
probably
her
what
rap
happened
sheet,
to
but I
me.
already
Yeah.
had it. And I looked at it, I'm like, bro, Sin, I had you added.
Yeah, that's probably
I
what
don't
happened.
remember.
So, yeah, I ran into Sin twice. The first time we traded rap sheets, but I
Mhm.
didn't really remember until
Right.
Playing casually.
she sent me her rap sheet again, and I already been owning it. And it said like, yo, I've been having, it says a date. It was like, I was like, yo, you helped me with this game. And I remember I kept the rap, because I didn't send rap sheets to people. I didn't
Mhm.
exchange rap sheets with people unless they were good.
Yeah.
I know
I-
Sin was
I
really
wanted-
strong, so I gotta get.
I wanted to use-
my thoughts at the time, like shit, I gotta get his round.
No, I wanted Sin to carry me. So that's why I gave her my rap sheet. I was like, bro, it's a strong
Simple.
weapon. Yeah, dude. So I only exchanged my rap sheet with strong players, and then later on, like Sin showed up to help me out with my live stream, and I was like setting up, and I was like freaking. I didn't understand anything, cause she was a live streamer herself, and I was like, but she knew a lot. It's like, dude, she's smart. But like you had like all like the freaking technical stuff. I gave her. I feel so bad. Sin, I'm sorry. I still today I feel bad because I remember I asked too many questions. I was like, man, how do you do this? How do you do this? I don't get this. I don't get this. Like what,
I had a
what?
lot of
And
patience.
I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm like, dude, she had like ultimate patience and stuff.
Yeah, get
I was so
mechanics.
bad.
To get
Yeah.
the stream going, yeah. He had a
Oh, the
lot.
I am not.
Yeah, he had a
Yeah,
lot of
this
technical
dude, I am-
issues.
He
Yeah,
gets.
I am not computer savvy, and at all. Like when it
It
comes to
gets
technical
frustrating.
things,
What is
really,
happening?
really bad with that stuff.
Well, glad you made it work though.
Yeah, he got it
Yeah,
going.
no, my channel runs because of Sin. And I told him, I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna forget that.
The
I'm
back.
gonna bring it up over and over again, and I don't care. I'll still bring it up.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So the channel's founded. The channel I'm running is thanks to Sin.
It's like
You're welcome.
I dare not mess with OBS, like any settings at all. I do not want to mess with anything because I'm like, I don't want to put, I don't want to put Sin through that again. That was, dude, I'm telling you, hours trying to.
Hey, what if you get a reformat? I mean,
A new
Oh,
computer.
dude,
I hope
don't
PC.
even
I'm
joke
not
about
saying
that.
it doesn't happen.
Don't even, dude, because oh my gosh, that's gonna suck.
Well, I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not either. So either way.
Very unlikely
But-
to happen unless you get
For what I mean,
shady
nothing lasts
bugs
forever. So you know, that's why I need to like start investing in a backup plan. I need to get like another PC on standby. So I do have something that's functioning, and you know, if I put into a new PC, I don't want to like take stuff off the one that I have here. I'm gonna leave everything on this one. Shoot, like, oh dang it! I saw you right now. I was gonna head over there, wasn't able to in time.
I got sucker punched to death.
Dude, these monsters are
Holy!
crazy.
I got
Turn his
trampled.
down.
Holy shit.
These monsters are oh man, all of them.
Uh-oh.
And our Daniel's gone.
Finally.
And
There's a citizen running in the field.
is it? Oh, wow.
They got him. They got him.
Yeah, Aki got it.
Nice. Good job, Aki.
Yeah, the abductors are getting up on him though.
Yeah. Oh, this guy still
Oh,
has his missile launchers attached to him. Yeah, that has to go. Assist with the takedown. Alright, football head is down. What? Move it, football head. Alright, hold on. Go for the adrenaline. Man, I don't miss games like I love co-op freaking anime games. Like they're the best.
Oh yeah.
You know the first game that got
Agreed.
me into was like Sword Art, not Sword Art, I'm sorry, Phantasy Star Online, Portable. Phantasy Star Portable 2. That's the first game that I played. I was like, because I played RPG games before, like Crisis Core was one I really liked on the PSP.
Oh man, I love
and
Crisis
then
Core.
and after I was playing Crisis Core, I'm like, bro, I have to play Final Fantasy 7. I bought it on digital because I had it on the original PS1, but I never beat it. Because as a kid, my brain didn't freaking work normal. So like, I couldn't
Aw.
understand it. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna, I gave it a second shot after playing Crisis Core, and I'm like, you know what, I want to play it in chronological order because I found out that Crisis Core is like the prequel.
The prequel,
to
yeah.
The Final
It's Zack's
Fantasy
story.
game. So I was like, yeah. So after I beat it, I'm like, you know what, think I could play this game. Let's give it a shot, and I played it on PSP, and I loved it. And after that, I was like, man, one of the friends I used to play a lot, Lilac knows Nero. Lilac, you know Nero 101, right? From the
Yeah.
Conflict Board? Yeah. He's the one that I played all the Final Fantasy games with, and he's the one that told me, he got me into like getting really into RPG games, getting back into it. And because before I played like FPS games or whatever, and I got back into RPG games because of him. And we used to play Final Fantasy a lot, but then later on I told him, is there like an RPG game we can play together, like multiplayer with, that's not like an MMO or anything, that doesn't require like dedicated online servers that when the servers go down, everyone's kicked out or whatever. And he told me, yeah, Phantasy Star Portable 2 for PSP, you can create your own character, it's an anime character and stuff, and I loved it. I loved the demo. I wanted to go ahead and buy the game, and I couldn't because they removed it, so you weren't able to buy it anymore. Then we went for a while without any RPG games that we can play together until the announcement for Freedom Wars was made. And we were talking about that. I'm like, dude, this thing has co-op, it has PvP, it has story, it has character creation. And both of us, we both got Freedom Wars together. We were trying to figure out the whole mechanics of the game. Dude, I'm telling you, it's so crazy. I
It's
like
like
this
Destiny.
gameplay so much. And it just bothers me. There's not enough games like this out there.
Bothers me too.
It really does. I'm
that's
still
why
craving for a game like this. And
yeah, I want Sony to continue this IP. I mean, don't abandon it. This is a great idea. Like, this is a really, really good idea. And again, don't throw it away. It's a fantastic idea. Like, please keep it. The character creator, multiplayer, anime atmosphere, a wonderful story, freaking gorgeous characters. This thing has a lot of cool things going for it. So, gosh, man, don't turn the other way and go to something else. You got something here.
I hope
very
one
nice.
appeared in my timeline.
Man, oh gosh, hopefully that would be cool. We'll see.
It's been so
We'll find
long.
out. Time will tell. Time will tell. Well, for the time being, I mean, we got this game right now. Currently, that's what we're celebrating. And then later on, we can still be hopeful for Bandai. Bandai's cool. They released the God Eater, and they're still pushing forward to that. And I think that they're gonna, Bandai still respects their IPs. They still even though like their IPs may not sell as much, they do release one every generation. Your console generation gets, they see one of their IPs come back. So that happened with Ace Combat. That happens with Soul Calibur. That happens with, God Eater. So Bandai's awesome. I love Bandai. Thank you for not closing your servers either, Bandai. Oh, I love you. I gotta get back on that game. I really do. Alright, anyways. My bad, I did it again. You guys talk. Sorry.
It's okay.
I enjoy listening.
Yeah, we don't mind it.
Oh, okay.
I have
So
to
let me know though. Don't feel bad. I don't wanna.
I'm just hope that I don't pass out on my chair right now.
go to sleep. You're tired.
No,
It's 1:14 in the morning.
I don't have work tomorrow. It's like free.
It's a weekend.
So I would stay awake.
Oh, sir.
We have it's like a Christmas miracle. That's why I'm like.
And moments like this are very rare.
Yeah, I know.
That's true.
Don't want it to end.
I know.
Ever. I'm appreciating. I mean, I get because again after this, and it's like, well, more is it's
Back to my usual
Yeah.
motion.
let me. Nobody move. Everybody stay where you're at. I'm going to take screenshot. I'm taking screenshot. Don't move. There you go.
You just
The day-
finished. The stream is still on stream.
It's
I mean,
behind.
on Sane throwing the spear.
Yeah. It's so I explained this to Hots. It's so I'm using a restream
long?
website.
Like a minute?
Yeah, it's about a minute. There's nothing I could do. It's like I could try adjusting the settings on my end, but I don't know if that's gonna help. So it's just the stream, the dual stream.
It's a podcast.
Yeah.
Okay.
all good.
It's I mean it's
Yeah, it's
fine.
Freedom Watch podcast.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm wondering how long does it.
Yeah, because if I stream on either Twitch or YouTube by itself, it's fine. Like it's not 1-to-1, but there's like a very tiny delay. But this one you can tell, obviously.
Yeah. It's all
Oh. It's dude. I gotta say, Aki, your freaking outfit. That's the sharpest outfit I've seen. That's a good editing, man. I like that.
I really try to make my characters look good.
Yeah, that looks really good actually. I'm not gonna lie. I like oh, cause I see like outfits like for these suits, but that's elegant. Not gonna freaking lie. Good job on that, man.
nice.
That was cool. Dude, I love character creation on this thing. I appreciate like people's designs and stuff. I always see them like, man, that's dude, this game just sets the freaking the template for it, man. They set the platform for it. They do such a good job at that. That's one thing that I appreciate. And it's like, Sony, why are you gonna close this? What are you thinking
We
of?
have so much options but we all
Yeah.
choose one color palette.
Dude, it is freaking cool. Lilac's character is like super cool too. I love this Sin's character. Like reminds me like, oh wait, like I'm probably not the first person to say it, but
No.
like it reminds me of like a Square Enix character, hands down.
Aki.
You know what it reminds me of? Like, it really is. It's
Kingdom
Square
Hearts.
Enix, especially Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah,
Kingdom
especially
Hearts,
Kingdom
yeah.
Hearts.
Those are
wow.
like Kingdom Hearts.
Sora's long
design.
lost cousin.
It's good though. That's a good thing. That is a cool design. So it's like,
Oh,
gosh, man,
dang.
so amazing. Yeah, for like the inspirations when I did like the designs I have for like my characters, like I drew from Killzone and Conclave, like the Abyssal. Do you see like the Abyssal designs? They're all like monochrome color.
Mine is just
Always thought that was-
random.
Yeah,
If it looks
Yeah.
edgy enough, well, this should be good.
but it looks cool though. Your character design, like, I mean, again, the game just has that like that post-apocalyptic anime look to it, like cyberpunk. Just looks really like it has a really cool like presentation to it. Not just that, the settings. If you look around, this is no different from Midgar. Like this looks like Midgar.
That's
has
true.
The same like. Template
It's
to it. So-
it's steampunk. I think that's what you're referring to. Steampunk.
No, steampunk is more like it's more post-apocalyptic. I would say like kind of like it's
Like
with
a Victorian
steampunk, it has,
style.
like, more of, like
Mhm.
more yeah. With steampunk is different. Steampunk is like kind of like the age of like trains and stuff with steam engines and like fancy like very fraily
That's true,
outfits
that's true.
with goggles.
I mean,
So
this
it's
game
like-
does have goggles, but I know what you mean.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's more, I guess, industrial. You're looking for.
Yeah.
So this has kind of like a post-apocalyptic industrial look to it,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like sci-fi. So it does have that sci-fi punk to it as well because you have like, I mean, all the characters like, I mean, we look like freaking like Japanese pop stars with the haircuts and everything. So it's
The
it
anime
has
hair.
that Japanese cyberpunk to it, like from Neon Genesis Evangelion, right? With Final Fantasy, and all these kind of looks to it. Because Final Fantasy was very industrial. It's like industrial fantasy.
Mhm.
So it's that's why I won't say it's too much on steampunk, but kind of ish. Like they don't really use steam, but they use Mako energy, and in this game they use Willow energy. So
Right.
it uses like the
Right.
sci-fi element to it. So again, it has it's kind of neat. Yeah. But yeah, I see the comparisons with steampunk in the sense of it, because steampunk is industrial, but with like old-fashioned steam energy, whereas this is industrial but with more futuristic, newly discovered energy. So kind of like Final Fantasy, like with Mako energy and stuff, with being very industrial, and this game being very industrial with low energy. You go.
Right.
Anyways, so guys, it's nice. It's nicely developed, and I like it. Super cool. I just want to see more. It'll be fun.
We need more games like this.
Or-
I like
or
this
at least
environment.
maintain this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dioneas and Paradoxes. Hey. Oh, this mission. If we kill the Paradoxa first, there's gonna be 2 Dioneas.
Yeah. This
Go-
one's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, my viewers, like, they aim for the Paradoxa first, and I'm like, oh boy.
You're like, oh,
I have to
dang
kill
it.
the Dionea first before, so we usually kind of race. If I get to kill the Dionea first, and that means I get to wrap up my stream a little bit more early. But if my viewers want me to stay longer, they take out the Paradox. I'm like, no,
Oh yeah, just purposely kill the one
I want to
thing,
eat.
so we
Yeah, I
can have
wanna-
2 difficult monsters to spawn in.
Oh, and not just that, the dang Dionea, the one that spawns in, has a dang shield generator.
Oh, that's right.
To make
So
it even worse, somebody always has the web gun,
Yeah,
and somebody
that's
gets trapped.
classic. That is a classic. I'm not gonna forget that. I mean, I enjoy it. I laugh at it. All right, enough of jibber jabbering. Fight time. At least for me, I jibber jabber and I forget, and I get my attention span is terrible. When I do this on my own, it's not as bad, but when I have this, like a lot of other people talking, it is a distraction for me, and I get so like I get zoned in conversation, and I don't get nothing done. My character stands there like, you know, whole nincompoop. I can't do that. I gotta push myself and like, you know, keep the supply chain moving. Can't hold up anybody back. I don't want to be that guy.
Should we call it after this?
Yeah, we can. You can call this loud. It is after midnight.
Yeah, it's gonna be 1:30 in the morning over here.
Yeah, it's
Whatever you
getting
guys
pretty
do.
late. But it's been fun, so you know.
Heck yeah.
It's been great.
Dude, send please stream more. God Eater as well.
I'll try.
I'm so down for either God Eater or do you think they're ever gonna bring out Sword Art Online? I mean, not Sword Art Online. I'm sorry. Was it the one that's Phantasy Star Online? There you go. The dang star thing confused me.
They
Sword
have
Art-
it online, I believe.
They have it on PC though. They don't have it on console.
Oh,
like
right.
is that ever coming out on PlayStation?
That's about it.
Is it a limited exclusive? I hope
It
it is.
is. It's stupid.
So eventually
Oh.
it may show up on PlayStation. Because if that's the case, I'll wait.
I think it was like a limited exclusive to Microsoft.
No, not Cyberpunk Tomato. Cyberpunk. That game. I heard it's been like there are people asking like for their refunds of.
No, I think he's
Yeah,
talking
that-
about that conversation. So the stream is like a minute or two behind. He's talking about the steampunk and the
Okay,
cyberpunk.
I thought
Yeah,
the game
yeah. I have to now remind people that it's beyond my control, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Cyberpunk is the that is the genre that this game does have, and it's part of its ingredients. It has so much cool things for it. It has like a Neo Tokyo kind of.
Oh, I get ya.
Like Neon Genesis Evangelion has that Neo Tokyo cyberpunk thing, the whole mix. I love that freaking settings. That is so cool. Japan has a very imaginative approach to their work.
Oh, yeah.
It's it really is unique, and it's dang a breath of fresh air too. One thing I love about JRPGs, and I found that to be really interesting with the whole Conclave thing too, because it's like they're telling a story, because like it's the concept of it is it's like the spirits of the ships live on in another universe, and of course these ships, like their personalities of their history rubs off onto the personality of the character. So again, Japan, that's creative. I love that. So when you first hear something like that, it's like it's I find it to be pretty neat. So when I see like other studios kind of cashing in on that idea, I'm like, man, dang it. I really want to cheer on the original creators of that, but it sucks. Yeah, it is what. And what's sad too as well, Akihabara, because of what's a lot of stores are closing.
Oh,
A really cool Sega store in Akihabara closed down. The one that's like it closed down, like I think one of their stores, and I'm running low on ammo. Ooh, I don't have any more ammo actually. That sucks. Hold on. Yeah, I got an ammo pack from the ground. Get rid of this Dionea here so that we won't get a second visitor. He's like, hey, where the food at? I was like, oh no! I'm so sorry. Oh man. Unwanted. It's like, hey guys! I think my invitation got lost in the mail! Where do you keep the food? It's like, oh man, you weren't invited. Mr. Dionea, what are you doing? Hi guys! I was like, no! Freaking a big hyper beam fires out of nowhere. Love the Dinos. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I love preserving my voice too.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's important.
Yeah, after a while, man, it freaking. But I want to keep talking though. I'm not gonna lie. It's like a double-edged sword. It's like I like it, but my voice like burns. Like after live stream, I will talk and talk and talk and talk. And then so I have to keep drinking water.